Hello? Is anybody home? Is anybody here? Hello? How y'all doing? Oh, Lord, I done touched my eyes about to be red. Oh, Lord. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Shout out to all the aliens in the squad. I feel like this. Shout out to all the aliens in the squad. Shout out to all my aliens. Shout out to the junkie bunch. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my new trolls. Shout out to my new fans, my new haters, my new lovers, my new friends, family, and foes. Shout out to everyone. Okay. Thank y'all so much for always acknowledging my pink hearts. Okay. For Mama Brown, because I know she is watching. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown or anyone who is a cancer survivor who is going through the trials and tribulations of treatment, honey, because we know that you are stronger than strong and you will beat this. Okay, from my mouth to God's ears. Okay. Thank you to everyone who is joining me tonight. Yes. Nice shout out to DJ. Oh, y'all is so messy. Y'all is messy. Oh, y'all is so messy. I ain't gonna even look. I shouldn't even look at the chat. Let me scooch over here. I don't have no agenda. I don't have no paperwork. I don't have no documentation. Hold on, let me make myself big so I can just look at me. I did my brows today, even though they ain't perfect. They all right. Okay, let me just look at me. If y'all knew what I was looking at right now, I'm looking dead into my eyes. Okay, shout out to the squad. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so amazing. As y'all come in, please, 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 get your snacks and your chips together. Okay, it's the first of the month. We got a lot to talk about, and we are going to do all of that after this very brief introduction. See how I did that? I still gotta look to the left. I gotta move my big screen over here so I won't have to be looking like this. Looking like this. But anyway, after this very brief introduction, I'll be right back.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, that shit is
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess, 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
Shout out to Nene Leaks. Okay, y'all, all these bitches is my sons. Y'all know why the people say that. Y'all know. Y'all saw Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas said it too. Shout out to Peter Thomas. Shout out to One Society Bar and Restaurant in Norcross. Okay, y'all go support Peter Thomas. If you are just getting here, the topic of today's video, Kenya Moore has been vindicated. She is back in the fold of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They are not letting her go. She is there forever. We also what else on my agenda? I forget. Oh, I'm gonna apologize to the junkie bunch. Okay, but stay tuned. I don't know what's gonna happen first. And I got some Kandi confirmation. I got some OLG confirmation about the OLG gang. Honey, I got some. Oh, y'all, listen. I live for y'all. I really had a good time. I really had a good time this past weekend. Why y'all saying that? Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm on the wrong phone. Let me put my thing back up. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing but Apple TV back there. Hold on, let me find my picture again. Hold on. Where it go? It's straight from okay, I'm gonna put it right now. And then we're gonna put it up there. Okay, for those of you who didn't see, I had a watch party, a live watch party, a live RHOA watch party, alongside Peter Thomas. Okay, at his bar, and well, his brother's bar. Why I won't go up now? Oh, there it is. Okay, at his brother's bar, and it is located in Norcross. I think it's One Singleton Road in Norcross. Y'all should go out there, pay him a visit. He said it will officially open in 2 weeks, and it say exactly what the 2 weeks date is, but I assume that's gonna be somewhere around April 15th or somewhere like that. Okay, so it was very good. The food. Oh, did I freeze? Lord, did I freeze? Lord, I froze. Hold on. I froze already? Oh man, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta reboot. I gotta reboot the computer already. Okay. I told y'all when I was on Instagram, this be happening. Looking at okay, okay. Hold on. So the food was amazing. Okay, the food was amazing. I had the crab stuffed salmon on risotto. Okay. Josh had the lamb chops with asparagus. We also had Peter Thomas's homemade rum cake. We had amazing beverages and libations. We was drinking wine all night, but I also had me a blueberry mojito. What else? After the party, it was the after party. Yeah, that's an amazing time. Okay, so shout out to Peter Thomas. I'm gonna go out there all the time, and I was supposed to be on his podcast today, but I did not hear from him. So instead of being on his podcast, I was running around and trying on clothes and posting on LTK. And if any of you follow me on LTK, this particular outfit that I have on today is featured on there. It is a halter dress. It is very long and very flowy. It is a jersey knit halter dress. I live for it. I bought it this winter, and I didn't think it was gonna be cute, but it's cute. I really like it. Not y'all in my business. Am I still taking Zepbound? Sure is. I sure am. Okay. You need some, you need to get this. Doctor to get you some because I'm bored there. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and I'm hold on. I gotta change the color back. Hold on. I'm a little green. Ew. Ooh. I don't know. I don't like that color. I'm a little purplish. Yes, I feel like your doctor should give you some too if you need it. I ain't mad at it. Anybody who decides to take it. Zepbound is has been FDA approved for weight loss. It started out as Monjero, which was a medication for diabetes that controls the way your body processes sugar and everything. And so it one of the side effects is weight loss. I actually had a nurse on um earlier this what is it last year who discussed like the pros and cons and benefits of all of that. So yeah, y'all, y'all be sleeping. I mean, I ain't, I'm not dropping pounds like, like water or nothing, but it is listen, my curves is curving and my weight is going down, and that is all that matters. Why is my phone ringing? Who is calling me? Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Hello. See, look, people be trolling me. Hold on, let me turn my ringer off. Cause I'm like, why is this? I'm so petty. But anyway, I just answered because of yeah, anyway. Cause somebody been playing on my phone. Yeah, watch that live. Michelle, what she talking about? Michelle was distracted. What was I distracted about? What happened? Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. I'm missing out on the tea. I'm missing out on my own tea. What y'all talk about in this chat? Hold on. Who said that? What is y'all talking about? Oh, you can't do nothing in front of y'all. Y'all so y'all some y'all children, y'all children remember everything. You said your A1C has gone down and I have lost over 30 pounds. Yes, I did too, friend. I lost, how much have I lost? Like 55, but I've been on it about a year, child. Maybe longer, maybe about 60. I don't know. I stopped weighing myself because I be getting mad because sometimes the scale be going up, the scale be going down. I just be in my feelings. But my clothes still be fitting different. So I'm like, well, at least it's doing something right. My A1C is back to normal. You said my voice changed? Wait a minute, what happened? Y'all just be having me so confused. Is my voice did I press the button or something? Am I sounding funny? I sound all right. Press one if I sound okay. Oh, you mean I was using my phone voice? They talking about when you was Josh's mama. That was a fun live. I need to do the live on the scene lives again because remember I used to do them all the time. Am I frozen again? Am I? Oh, people. It, it, it say I'm frozen, but I'm not frozen over there. Am I frozen? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Eh, eh, eh. Okay. I don't think I'm frozen, but for some reason I'm frozen on my teleprompter. But I'm gonna ignore it for now. Okay, I'm not frozen. Okay, I'm good. Okay, great, 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 great. But it was amazing time. Y'all should definitely support Peter Thompson's bar. Everybody kept talking about they thought Peter was in jail. Peter's not in jail. Not yet. Okay. He was sentenced. Remember, he came on here and specifically told y'all when he was leaving and stuff, and y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all did not want to listen. But hold on, let me fix this. He got some time. They gave him, there it is. They gave him some time to get his affairs in order. So, that's what he been doing. I guess been making his money and, consulting and doing his thing until, it's time for him to, check in. I know some people were asking for assignment update. I actually gave y'all one a couple of days ago. He was supposed to have a hearing. I think it was on the 25th or 26th. That was last Monday or Tuesday. He actually appeared in front of a judge, and the judge, said that he had an amazing history, philanthropic history, giving back to the community and all that. But, and there's always a but. Now they going by the letter of the law, and the letter of the law states that if you have anything on your record from it don't matter if it's 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. I guess you can't have a green card now under this administration. So they decided to go ahead and deport him. So now he got to go back to Nigeria or to Dubai or to wherever else he has citizenship. And maybe he'll get the golden ticket citizenship that Trump been touting. But somebody said that was only for Caucasians. But yeah, but in the meanwhile, my squad had been researching this stuff, and they did say that he did not have to give up any of his assets in the United States. So he still has assets, but he'll just have to conduct business from overseas, and he'll have to have like a business partner or something do what he has to do. Right. Trump is in office. Right, right, right. Yeah, but I was still, praying for him, praying for his peace of mind. Listen, I don't care what nobody does to me. I don't want them to be in jail. Okay. Especially a black man in jail and deported, whatever, in detention is still jail. And and for somebody who didn't technically commit a crime, I just felt real bad for him. And I felt that was, really messed up that a divorce had to cause all that because he was living his life happy and free before this, okay? But like I always say, it's the choices you make that put you in the predicaments that you are in. So he is not a victim. He has made some decisions that got him there. However, there's some other extenuating circumstances that made it worse, okay? But there's that. Okay, hashtag free Simon for those of you who care. I know a lot of y'all don't, but it is what it is because just because you Porsha fans does not mean you cannot tell that lady that she wrong. She is wrong. If she just wanted to lead a man, just lead him. I'm just saying. If you wanted to play games, because you back on the show, play the game. Let him in on the game. Don't file for divorce and then think that he just gonna sit there and twiddle his thumbs and let you just do whatever you want to do to him in public. That was just messed up. So Of course, if you just getting here, if you new here, if you're a part of the junkie bunch that joined me this week and you want to go back in the archives, we've been reading all of the legal documents all summer long. Okay. So I guess Junkie was in those videos too, I guess. I don't know. But if you want to go back, there's a whole playlist titled Porsha Williams, and all of that. It's got the 911 call, Simon, when Porsha came over there with a man with a gun. I read the affidavits from the housekeeper that said she left in the middle of the night, took the Rolls Royce, and left the house while Simon was out of town. Like, I got all of that. So it will sway your opinion a little bit when you start reading them legal documents. That's all I got to say on that. Like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. We got a lot to talk about. Who else is on this agenda? I keep forgetting. It's kind of like open topics, open topics, open topics. Oh, Kandi. Let's talk about Kandi real quick. Sunday, before I had made my way to Gwinnett County to see Peter Thomas's restaurant, I was inside the perimeter because I don't like going outside the perimeter. And while I was inside the perimeter, me and my friend Josh decided to take a trip and have brunch somewhere. A little late lunch dinner. It was closer to dinner time, but we were still like gonna do it. It was around 5 or 6. Okay. So I'm like, okay, let me Google. And so the people have been saying that OLG on Peter Street was closed. And I'm like, I just know it's not closed. So one of the Google said they was open, and one of the Google said that they was permanently closed. So I decided to go myself, and see for myself. So I took the ride downtown, straight down Peachtree Street to Peter Street, and we got there, and it was cars on the side of the road like there always are, but there were no people. Normally it's people standing in line, people doing this, people doing that. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a picture from that day. Hold on. And I was like, let me take a picture just to make sure, because y'all be saying I be stalking and stuff, but I don't be stalking. Like, I really live in this city, okay, and I really be like going to these and going to these people's places and everything. I support Black businesses, okay, whether you think I do or not, I do. So here I am. I was in my car. Hold on, let me show it to you. Show you my pictures real quick. Like this video as y'all get in here, please. Like this video. I see y'all. So we got there, and I was getting ready to park on the side of the road because that's where they park down there. And so I pulled over because I was like, oh, I found a spot. I was just so happy I had found a spot, because there is never any spots down there. See, I was in my car, there my rearview mirror right there. And so I was like, what the hell? So I saw some cars right there. And so I'm looking, I'm like, why is the curtains? Let me zoom in. I was like, why is the curtains closed? And so we didn't know. We was like, I don't know why the curtains closed. That's weird. Why would they? It's a pretty day. Sort of kind of, it was kind of overcast, but it's a pretty day. And they got tables next to the windows. Why would the curtains be like that? So my good friend Josh decided to walk up to the front just to see what was going on. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here because I don't want nobody to run me over. The junkies be out in Atlanta looking for me. So, they might run me over if they see me walking across the street. But I digress. So when he got to the front door, there was a note on the door. Okay. It had the business hours was still there. It said Sunday. It was Sunday when I got there. The business hours on the door said Sunday from 12 to 10. So I'm like, it's only 6 o'clock. They should be here. They should be here right now. Now look at Josh in his bucket hat. Josh did a close-up. And you see Josh Buckethead in the background. And he took the picture, and it said, let me zoom in. Look, I know somebody screenshot it right now. Go ahead and screenshot it. Even though I know y'all ain't gonna give me no credit. Oh, bitches, y'all be stealing my stuff. That's okay. Y'all know what y'all saw at first, because these people live in Atlanta, say they in Atlanta, say they around Atlanta, don't be want to do the research I do, and then I do it. They get mad about it. But anyway, I'm digressing. Let me put my stuff up there anyway. It's too late now. But anyway, it says, unfortunately, we have closed our Peter Street location. Let me make it big. It said, unfortunately, we have closed our Peter Street location. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. You may visit us at our Camp Creek location, 3650 Marketplace Boulevard, Marketplace Boulevard East Point, Georgia, 30344. Thank you for being our valued guest. So at least they put the damn note on the door because the people over there on in the South at Blaze said they be going and there's no note on the door. It's nothing. So they're permanently closed according to Google, and this is the Peter Street location, which was the first location of the OLG gang. Now, according to Peter Thomas, which I don't know what's true, what's not, what's true, what's not. He said you saw on the live the other night. He said that Todd, he had seen Todd a couple of weeks ago, and Todd had told him that they was just closing it for a little while and that they was remodeling and that Peter told me 3 different stories. So I don't know if Peter was just, because he was in the live with me, and I understand that because I want to take the heat. I don't want to put the heat on Peter. Okay. But Peter first said that they was remodeling and they was gonna reopen it. Then I showed him the letter, and then he said that Todd said they own the building and they was gonna do something else with it. And then he said, well, it makes sense if they not making no money, they doing something else. So it was 3 different stories. So it's smart if she's reorganizing. If she wants to do that instead, then she can do that. Why does my phone keep see? That's why I know somebody had put my number somewhere because I didn't have my number for 35 years. Okay. And people just be calling me in the middle of my live streams. And this just happened. Don't nobody ever call me in the middle of my live stream. You said it's a sloppy way to handle business. I agree, but I told y'all months ago and y'all did not believe me. Okay. Kandi may be a millionaire on paper. She may be a millionaire. But anytime that you take a source of income away from a millionaire, from a hundredaire, from a thousandaire, those people, anybody that happens to has to reorganize, readjust, reevaluate. Like there's some things that your lifestyle is going to change when that much of your income stops abruptly and it stops for years. Okay. And so she's been doing other things. She's been working, doing TikToks, doing this, doing that. I guess she's gonna restart the YouTube channel up. She's been, she partnered with 30 additional producers or more. I guess. I don't know. That's what Josh said. He might be lying too. But she partnered with several producers to produce Othello with Denzel Washington, and it's doing great. But that was an investment. If you know, producers actually invest in plays, invest in movies, invest in those type of entertainment venues to make money. They get their investment back plus a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, her name being on it is great, but it's still, she's spending money to make money, and you got to have the money to spend it. And if you don't have it, you got to readjust. You got to shut down Blaze Steak and Seafood. You got to shut down the OLG gang. You got to, I don't know, but it's a mess. Okay. Then the OLG gang, then Blaze Steak and Seafood, we talked about that about a week or so ago, that there's $150,000 lawsuit against the restaurant. Kandi spoke out and said they taking my name off of it, but her name is still on it. Okay, it's the Burris Tucker Restaurant Group that is being sued. I guess it used to be Kandi Burris and the Burris Tucker Restaurant Group, but they took her name off, and now it's only her company. So I don't know. Kandi gonna end up filing bankruptcy on the Burris Tucker Restaurant Group because again, they didn't close this location. They didn't close Blaze. They only have one other location, the OLG gang, and Trump did it. The rich people do it. If you got a company, you got an LLC, you got an INC, sometimes you just gotta, throw all caution to the wind and create another company and start all over again. So there's that. So hey y'all, you said here come Billy Goat crying on Amazon. Oh no, don't do that. The restaurant hospitality industry is not the move. The show could have floated the business, got better, and pay your bills. Okay. Well, there's that. Now, who else is on my? Oh. Kenya Moore. Did y'all watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta this week? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta this week. It was season 16 episode. What episode is it? Is it episode 4? I think it's episode 4. And let me see if I can find. Did they put the ratings out today? Let's see the ratings for this. I told y'all I don't have no. Hold on, why is my thing going so slow? Stop the screen. Okay, do that. Preview, close, quit preview. Quit. I got 50 gazillion windows open. My computer is running slow as molasses. Why are all these windows open? Let me close 50 of them. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I swear it is 50, 11 windows open. You said you don't do ghetto anymore. Y'all been watching. Some of y'all been watching. I see them ones in the chat. Don't act like y'all ain't watching it. I know y'all watching something. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Now I'm down to. I have a minute down. Okay. So I'm gonna go into the ratings. Let me see what the ratings were for this week. Because the ratings have been going down, unfortunately, and I am really rooting for Shamia to do her thug thizzle. Okay. Rating. There they are. Let's see. What's the day? The 31st. Today is the. They don't even have them on here. Well, the ratings ain't came out yet. They must be real bad. The ratings must be real bad, honey. They hide them ratings from y'all. Hold on, let me see one more. Cause they used to come out on Tuesdays. None of y'all be coming out to like Wednesdays or something. Hold on, what's this right here? No, that's old. Yeah, it ain't no ratings yet. Ain't that a shame? Okay, so last week the ratings had went down at least 1,000 viewers. It went from 720 something. I don't remember. The first episode was 720 something. The second episode was 630 something. The third episode was 620 something. Let me not guesstimate. Let me pull up. Let me pull up. Let me pull them up and make sure. Here it is. Episodes. Okay, let me see if the ratings on here. Hold on. Season 16. Yeah. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. So y'all don't think I'm lying to y'all, because I don't like guesstimating. Y'all know I am the queen of receipts, so I like showing actual numbers. Okay. So episode 1, it was 720,000 viewers. Episode 2, it was 670,000 viewers. Episode 3 was 640,000 viewers. So each episode is going down. Now, I don't know if um this particular episode will be higher, because I know a lot of people were anticipating Kenya and Brit's, confrontation, but it hasn't been reported yet. Now, I do know that Kenya was making light of the ratings last week, when, cuz last week it was like a series low, cuz 0.64. Like, we look, you could go through, look at all the ratings: 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3 million, 4 million, 3 million. Like, they was in the million. When it got to be under a million, you knew it was a wrap. So look, we all the way back to the first season. It hasn't been under 666, the first episode ever of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before anybody knew any of these ladies, they were 660,000. Okay. And that was in whatever, 2008. And then it went up from there. They never had below a million after that, because it was an instant hit. Okay. All 1 million, 2 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. 1 million, 3 million. See how they look at all the millions every year. 3 million, 3 million. Season 6, 3 million, 3 million. Season 7, 3 million, 3 million, 2 million. Season 8, 2 million, 1 million, 2 million. Season 9, 2.59 million. All the way through 3 million, 1.47 million. Season 10, 2 million, 1 million, 2 million. Season 11, 1 million, 1 million, 2 million, 2 million. Season 12, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.3. Season 13, 1.4, 1.1, 1.4, 1.1, 1.8. Look, the reunion was the lowest, honey. Not the reunion was the lowest in season 13. Season 14. Oh Lord, they was below a million in 14. 14 was horrible, honey. 0.93. 0.7.4, 0.15. They go 1 million. They're gonna won 1 million. Okay, they had a couple of millions in season 14. Season 15, they had no millions. Okay. By season 15, they had ate up all the millions. Okay, they 0.83, 0.77. They didn't have not 1 million, except for reunion part 2 was almost a million, but not quite. Okay. And now here we are in season 16 after a 2-year hiatus, and they making season 1 numbers. Okay, season 1 numbers. Now I don't know, what's gonna happen. I don't know. But I do wish for the best. But Kenya was making fun of it. And it was like, Kenya, how dare you make fun of the ratings? And you are still on the show. Like, it'd be different if she started making fun of the ratings after she got kicked off. But girl, you've been on just about every episode. So how are you saying that, I guess you're taking credit for the ratings being low? Because I don't know why, because you in it. So maybe because you're in it, the ratings are low. Once you leave, they might go up. Who knows? Now that would be the shade. So Kenya was reposting that, and I found it interesting that right after Kenya reposted that, Bravo Andy got in the mix and reposted the neighborhood talk where they posted that streaming and 7 days worth of streaming plus live and blah 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 ended up being 2.5 million. Now the thing with that is you're talking about the premiere episode being 2.5 after a week and a half, 2 weeks. That's not ratings. Ratings is the day it airs plus 3 most of the time. So if you got to go 7, 8, 10 days in order to get a million or 2 million, that doesn't count. Like, that's a manipulation of the numbers. So anyway, I'm digressing. I know a lot of people think that, it's Peacock, whatever, and I get it, but Peacock isn't very transparent with their numbers. They don't, yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna even go there because I didn't explain this too many times and I sound like a broken record. But yeah, so Kenya, when Andy posted that, I was like, oh, Andy is throwing shade at Kenya because, oh, they don't really like her. Okay, they don't really like her. And the fact that, now this week everybody feels like she's vindicated, I'm like, y'all need to rethink that. Because look, here it is right here when Andy reposted it. Look, Andy reposted it after Kenya had shaded it. Okay, let me go to see if I can find Kenya's. Let me go to, probably can't because I'm not in that. It says with 7 days of multi-platform viewing, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 premiere delivered over 2.5 million. Okay, after 7 days on 15 different platforms, of course they better get 2.5 million. Hell, I better get 2.5 million of the ATLien live show if you put me on 5 platforms and stream it 4 times a day. Okay, of course you're gonna have 2.5 million. But when they were getting 2.5 million organically on just one airing, that was a successful show. Now they're getting like first season numbers. That's bad, real bad, Michael Jackson. He said most women don't want to watch Porsha's home wrecking, silly underground railroad behind. Oh Lord, Porsha needs her own show. How to snag a married man. Porsha had her own show. It didn't do well. Kenya isn't vindicated. She's not my favorite. I ain't even got there yet, but I'm about to. He said Nene Leakes was it, and the numbers show it has been declined since Nene Leakes closed her computer. Thank you, Larger. People need to pay attention. Nene Leakes was that girl, and she still is. Okay. And shout out to Nene for her podcast and me being one of the first guests alongside Carlos King. The podcast has made 500,000 views, 500,000 views. Look, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks on YouTube. So I mean, shout out to Nene. And I know people be shady talking about she on YouTube. She on YouTube. So what? Kandi on YouTube. Hell, Shamia on YouTube. Hell, who else on YouTube? Dr. Heavenly on YouTube. Who else on YouTube? I'm on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube. So all these people talk about. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing it. Hell, colorist Claudia on YouTube. Carlos King on YouTube. Everybody on YouTube. So don't be shading nobody from being on YouTube. You on YouTube right now watching. Okay. So stop shading people for being on YouTube because clearly YouTube is where it's at. Okay. Now Kenya has claimed that after last week's episode, she has been vindicated. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure this out because I was at the bar listening to it with Peter listening because I couldn't really hear it because people was in my ear and stuff. But there was a little scene at the end when they was at the bank where Brit and Kenya got into a little verbal sparring match. And Kenya was throwing out her, a queen doesn't address peasants and blah 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 blah. And thank you for using my catchphrase because Brit said something about you sent for me and all of this stuff. So now, as they were walking out, Brit made a comment and said something along the lines of, "I got whips and I got a pistol or something." And it's like, oh, okay, girl, what are you talking about? And apparently she was drunk. I don't know what it was, but Britt was not carrying no weapon, and she damn sure wasn't carrying no weapon inside the bank because they packed you down, honey. But anyway, I'm digressing. And then as when her husband got there, when she walked off and she was telling her husband, this bitch, this bitch, that yada yada yada, she don't know who I am. She was just upset and drunk. And I'm not making excuses for her because any threat of physical violence at all is wrong. However, was it really a threat if somebody didn't say, like, I got my pistol, like, I'm gonna shoot you? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just confused. Like, did she approach her? Did she show her a pistol, or was she walking the other way? Like, what is that? Like, that's almost saying, look, I got my pistol. If you come up to me, nah, it might be some problems. If you touch me, it might be some problems. But if you don't, it ain't. So I didn't consider I don't know that that's a threat. And especially in Georgia, I don't know that that's a threat. Y'all let me know. But clearly, apparently what's going on. Let me see what's in Kenya's thing, because she has said something. Hold on, let me go see. Um Kenya, Kenya. You said it was not. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it was a threat. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it was a threat, because I'm still at a loss as to if it was or if it wasn't. I don't know. You saying you think it was? You think it was? All y'all think it was a threat? Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong then. Okay. Listen, I might be wrong. I could be wrong if you think it was a threat. I don't know. Let me see if I can find a clip of it so I can hear exactly what she said. I don't see a clip of her talking about the pow pow. There go that one. There go Drew and Porsha. There go Ralph. Kelli, Kenya, and Brit. Okay, here it is right here. Let's see. This is at the end. Okay, okay, let's see. Sorry, y'all. This pollen got me. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Okay, hold on. We're going to get into the other specifics. Hold on. We're going to get into it. Let me put this up here like this. We're going to show that. And let me put me in here like this. Okay, let me go back and see what they talking about. There. Kenya said she okay. So when did she start? Was it right here? Was it right here? It said, please don't call Mike. Man, I'm going backwards. I'm just trying to see where it started at. Because I know I don't want to watch the whole 4-minute thing. Okay, they was in the thing. Kenya was like, don't come for me. That's what she said.
Peasants cannot come for its queen.
That was what? You said peasant?
We have olive oil here. Please.
Okay, that's when they was arguing. Okay, and then they got their little gifts, and then they was walking out. Okay, they was walking out, and then what happened right there? Did they say somebody said, Kelli, come on? Let me see.
Girl, Kenny's here. We ain't worried.
Okay, can I put this in the car?
Somebody said, Kenny's here. I ain't worried. So Kelli said she wasn't worried because her bodyguard was there. Okay, that's what Kelli said. She was not worried because her bodyguard was there.
I don't know. I was almost. I knew I should have sworn.
See, something was cut. Because we don't know, like, how it get from, you a peasant, you a this to a that to threaten violence and good. Like,
I just want to put this down.
See, you see Kelli calling security. Why is Kelli calling security? Why?
Somebody find my husband. Where you at?
Okay, she looking for her husband. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I don't think my car is here.
You know? Okay, well, you want to get in?
Yeah.
Okay, baby, I'm ready.
Okay, wait, hold on. What y'all saying? But nothing was said or done to KKK Kim or KKK Croy when he showed his pow pow. Sure didn't.
I don't let that bitch know. I'm not. Don't play with me, bitch. She's good. Everything's fine. You got.
I'm still trying to figure out where. I heard when she said the gun. I just don't know at what timestamp.
Everything's cool. Everything's good. Kenya, hello, ditzy ass. Like, bitch, play that shit in front of the cameras. Don't play.
And then we don't see no mouths moving. We don't see like when she said it, where she said it. And first of all, Kenya wasn't even standing right there. So yes, the edit is horrible. And my thing is, how is it a threat if Kenya wasn't even in the vicinity? You could talk shit all day long, but if I ain't in your face, how is that a threat? Y'all let me know.
Play that with me. I don't play them games.
Black girl magic.
You said in the midst of an argument, but she was walking out and going to the left, and Kenya was to the right. So I don't know about her. I don't know.
Play them games. I got whips, pistols, everything. Play.
See, she said she got whips and pistols and everything, and she walking in the other direction. She walking, and I don't know when she said it. Kenya wasn't nowhere near there.
That shit started on camera. Don't play that with me. They need to come take this shit off.
Y'all explain to me. Brit, exactly. Brit over there arguing by herself.
I'm not playing with her. Do all that fake Hollywood shit. No, this is real life. This is real.
And see, just the fact that the microphone was on, y'all catching what she might be saying under her breath. She don't give a damn. I got beer, I got gun, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got. We don't know. Like she way over there. Kenya is in the car.
Life. This is real life. I don't play them type of games. You're gonna be respectful. No peasants.
Of course, she was talking loud, but hell, Kenya way over there as if Kenya hadn't talked loud before.
You're gonna be respectful around here, and if you don't know, you're gonna learn today. Today is
not you gonna learn today, honey.
Today you gonna learn.
Y'all saying Kenya look nervous? Well, I mean, she got a dose of her own medicine.
No, these bitches, I don't play these games.
Kenya, you riding with us? Oh, you going now?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so Kenya hopped in the car with Porsha, and that's where we got the second bit of audio.
I'm sitting in the back. You can drive me. I'm Miss Daisy. I got you, honey.
She just wanted.
She didn't sound too scared when she was like, "You could drive me. I'm Miss Daisy."
Those type of people where she wants to keep poking and be.
So Brit was outside, and Kenya is in the car. Where's the threat?
And dismissive, being manipulative.
Where you at? Oh.
And Kenya got in the car with somebody who dragged her across the stage.
He's back here.
Where you see it?
First of all, I can't play the whole thing because it's copywritten, and I'm not trying to get copyright written. That's why I'm stopping it, and that's why I'm talking. And if you new here, you know maybe you don't know that, but the OGs know.
Oh, there she said thong. Nah, don't act like I got some hoochie mama dirty thongs for there.
Okay, and look, this is when Kenya said she talking about a gun. She talking about guns. You said regardless if she was saying in Kenya's face or not, it was wrong of her. Okay, it was wrong. Okay, we can say it was wrong. But Kenya has done some wrong things too. Okay, and at the end of the day, this is a show and it's about verbal sparring. Okay, Kenya has threatened people as well.
She's talking about guns for real. She was talking about I still got my pistol on me. This girl is a problem. She gotta go.
Why is it that Kenya always the one trying to get people fired? She did the same thing to Porsha, and Porsha sitting up there next to her now talking to Brit. I guess that's why Porsha taking pictures with Brit right now.
Oh, she gotta go for real. She got the hype. So please let her.
Not please let her do something to me. You see what I'm saying? This sounds like an antagonism. Okay, this sounds like shoot me. She better do it. I'm gonna get her ass fired. It's the same thing she did to Porsha. Let me make myself big. I'm so tired. Hold on.
Do something to me so she can go.
So she could go.
Charles Oakley is here. I ain't going nowhere near Charles Oakley. I don't want no problem with Angela.
Now she don't sound too scared while she talking right there. Anyway, you said you stand with who you stand with. Y'all feel like Kenya was vindicated? I don't know. You feel like I'm being biased? I don't know. I don't think so. But here's the gag. When Phaedra Parks was on the show and pregnant and sitting in there, Kenya threatened to put her hands on her. She said, I fight pregnant women. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't think that was a verbal threat against a woman who was pregnant with a baby who couldn't necessarily defend herself? Kenya actually put her hands on Kim Fields. Well, technically, she put her hands on the chair, but Kim Fields was about to sit down, and Kenya tried to move the chair, and Kim Fields could have fell and hurt her back or something. Y'all don't think that was a physical threat? Y'all, I'm just saying. What else did Kenya do over the years? Kenya has said she was packing her gun one time. She did say that. Somebody had brought the receipts. Hold on, let me go to my Discord. Somebody had brought the receipts and said that Kenya had said she was packing her gun for a trip. Okay, hold on. We gonna hold on. Don't be acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I got another phone call. Hold on. I can't talk right now, friend. My friend said, "Hey, I can't talk right now. Hold on. I'm live right now. Okay. You said what now? Y'all brutal in the comments. Wait. And she got Nene. She did a whole bunch of things. She did listen, I said that what she said was wrong and inappropriate. It is what it is. But they have all said things that are wrong and inappropriate. So Kenya now playing the victim, I feel like that's wrong and inappropriate. Okay. Now there are other clips from next week that show that Brit actually apologized to Kenya. Okay. And hold on, we ain't even finished. Hold on, let me find it. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Instagram. Is it on the neighborhood talk? Let me see. You said you are correct. Now that you are explaining about the actions of the past. Okay, I'm just saying. Wait, before I even go there, let's not let's not forget that Kenya and Porsha, and Kenya put the damn scepter in Portia's face, violating her personal space. Porsha pulled the scepter, and then Kenya pulled out the damn megaphone and was doing whatever, and then Porsha pulled her ass off the stage. Now you saying that if Kenya felt threatened in any form of fashion, she should have went to the police that night, that day, straight from the bank to the Bankhead Police Department. Okay, but she did not. Okay, and with Porsha, she actually went to the police. Remember, Porsha got a whole mugshot behind that. They actually went to court behind that. And you know what happened at court? They end up dismissing it because they felt like it was self-defense because Kenya was antagonizing her. Kenya did put the thing in her face. Kenya what reach over a whole person to do that. So don't be acting like this particular situation is any different than situations in the past. Now, as far as does it warrant retaliation? Does it did it warrant Kenya going to Kinko's and printing out 10 by 16 images of Brit performing fellatio while she was allegedly a teen? Did it warrant doing that? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, the reaction didn't meet the crime. I don't understand. So if I was threatened with a gun, the last thing I'm going to do is antagonize that person and have them come back and really pow me. Okay, so y'all, I don't know, this kind of weird to me that y'all feel like Kenya was vindicated. You said Kenya wasn't too scared. She printed Revenge P in retaliation. Revenge P is Revenge P, whether or not you felt like you had a reason to do it or not. Okay. We should agree to disagree. Well, I mean, we just having conversations, friend, because the people say she was vindicated. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Wait a minute. What this say right here? Hold on. Not toy. Oh, here go the resurface clip. I found it, y'all. I found it. Hold on. Resurface clip shows Kenya jokingly grabbing a pow while referencing feud with Phaedra amid her recent calling out of Brit Eady, making similar threats. Do I need to pack some heat? Now, I know Kenya ain't trying it, honey. I know Kenya didn't come to us with the drama. Hold on, here you go right here.
Even though Phaedra and I have supposedly waved the white flag, I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. And
now, I gotta stop it now, but I'm just saying, she said she pulling out some heat now on her friend, on Phaedra.
Because she weighs 200 pounds or more, we all know that's only about an inch. You know what? Do I need to pack some heat?
Yeah, I know the drill. Copyright disclaimer: Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use. We are researching. Thank you, Miss Kiki.
Got a piece of steel in there, because if things get out of hand, I might just have to bring out my firearm.
Kenya actually showed a gun. Brit did not even have a gun on the scene. Brit just said the word gun, and she was wrong. Now all of a sudden, that she showed the gun. Look at Brandon's face. Brandon was even shocked that she showed the pow.
Oh, that's my too. I love you. I'm over it. Even
Not the pow pow.
Wait, let me come on this side so I can be aware of my surroundings.
What's up, baby? Oh my
Porsha.
God.
Hold me for a second.
All right. No, we're not done. We're not done. We're still catching this moment. Okay, because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Hold on. Let me find my husband first.
I have so many things though. This is a lot.
Brett was way over there. I'm still
Black girl
confused.
magic.
I don't play them games. I got whip, pistols, everything. Play that shit.
Brett was way over there walking in the opposite direction.
I'm over
Meanwhile,
it.
she was in her
Even though
dang
Phaedra
thing.
and I have supposed
She was in here with a damn gun in the dang closet talking about she was about to pack it. Now, y'all say that just words mean that it's a threat, right? If you say you got it, that means you're gonna use it, right? That's what y'all saying about Brit. Now, is the same apply to Kenya when she actually showed it on camera and said she was about to put it in her bag? Y'all let me know. Yes, we are researching. Kenya actually pulled it out on camera. Okay. So yeah, Kenya. I don't know, friend. It don't look like you was vindicated to me. The people say you was vindicated. I don't think you was vindicated. Okay. And let's talk about the revenge P. Okay, let's talk about it. Like I told y'all, I was the first person to even find out that it was revenge P. I was sitting outside of Kenya Moore hair spa that day in my Porsche with my tinted windows, dark incognito. And as soon as the situation happened, somebody came to the car. I was live on. I think I was on Instagram. I was live, and then the person had told me who had just came out of the spa grand opening said that I don't know how they gonna air that, and I was like, what had happened? And he said they just showed a picture of somebody sucking dick. I was like, oh, what? No, they did. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember I was there. Okay. So we was there. We saw production pack up immediately. Okay. We saw all the ladies walk out like disgusted. We saw Porsha getting interviewed on the corner. Remember? So I guess they're gonna show that next week too. We saw all of those things. Okay. So at the end of the day, like none of those people signed up to be exposed to pornography. Not a soul, not the cast, not the crew, not the cameraman, not production, not the guests. Okay. And so, whether or not it was revenge P or not, even if it's just regular P, if it's just a image of not her coworker, let's say it wasn't her coworker and she just posted a picture of a random person sucking P. At the end of the day, that's sexual harassment for everybody involved. That put NBC liable to in jeopardy. Like everybody can sue. Okay, you see how everybody's suing Diddy right now for things he has done in the past with dildos and all kind of stuff. Like at the end of the day, Kenya, you was in jeopardy, girl. I don't know who told you to do it. I don't know why they told you to do it, but you did it. And there are other rumors that say that the image was a Brit when she was a teen. Now the gag is Brit in one of the first scenes, episode 1 or 2, actually admitted being a video vixen when she was a teen. So if she was underage and she was performing a sex act, and now you got pictures of this girl underage and you're posting them in public, like I don't understand why you wouldn't be fired. This is just me. I don't understand why she wouldn't be fired. I don't understand why anybody would defend that action. Now, just saying that Brit threatened her with a pistol is not enough to come through and pull out, humiliating images of her in a public space filled with guests at your grand opening. That is the dumbest shit I could ever think of in my life. So, there's that. So shout out to Kenya. You said Kenya was wrong for that. However, Brit made a threat. Okay, well, Kenya's made threats too. They've all made threats now. And so one doesn't negate the other. However, one got one person fired and the other didn't. So who was wrong? Let me know. Because Kenya clearly wasn't fired when she showed this pow pow in the closet. Okay. Then Brit wasn't fired when she said, I got pow pows. So there's that. Like, clearly they got guns. Kenya showed she had a gun. Brit showed she had a gun. At the end of the day, it just be a gunfight, child. I don't know. D. Hayden said, disclaimer, I'm not Team Twirl. However, Kenya was in the comfort of her home versus Brit being angry and talking about whatever she have, insinuating what she'll do. Also, Kenya's response wasn't good. Okay, I mean, I see what you're saying, but Kenya was in the comfort of her home saying she was packing it in her bags to take with her on the trip. And she actually said she had it for Phaedra. Now, Brit, we didn't hear her say, I'm gonna pow pow Kenya. Only thing I heard her say was, I got pistols, I got whips. I heard that. Like, so out of context, I don't know what she was saying. Like, editors are editors for a reason. And we didn't see her mouth moving. We saw her back. So, I mean, there's that. Moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Kenya's been vindicated and she should never have been fired. And put a 5 in the chat if you think, she got what she deserved. 1 in the chat if you think she's been vindicated. 5 if you think she got what she deserved. Let me see what y'all saying. Kenya should have been gone. Okay, you said 5. Okay, 1. You think she was vindicated? Oh, she got what she deserved. She got what she deserved. Okay, she's been vindicated. Okay, some of y'all, look like more 5s than 1s. Okay, I see you. I see you. Black Cherry, I see you, friend. All right, I see y'all. People have amnesia about Ken. Okay, I'm just saying Kenya has threatened a lot of people now. Don't act like Kenya ain't been the antagonist. I mean, I get it. We need an antagonist on the show, but Kenya, she's done her job very well. Okay. And she did, like I said, she did the same thing to Porsha. Y'all remember she was antagonizing her, and the first thing when Porsha popped off was, "You're gone, you're out of here, you're fired, you can't put your hands on me," and all of that. And so she did the same thing to Brit. And then next thing you know, because Brit popped off and called her bees and all this, she's gone. She shouldn't be here. I want her to touch me. I want her to go. So there's that. Moving on. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Now I'm gonna put the link in the chat, but I have something to say from the bottom of my heart. It's 2,500 people in here. Shout out to Facebook. Oh, not Miss Fake New York. Shout out to Miss Fake New York. I ain't even called in, friend. I ain't seen you in forever. Okay, don't be cursing in my chat though. But I see you, Miss New York. Don't be cursing in the chat, friend. You said, plus the clip was edited. Kenya got what she deserved. Okay. Bravo needed a reason to fire Kenya. She was bad talking to network. She was bad talking to network. And if you recall, she was one of the last people to get her pickup letter. She was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And so was Kandi Burruss. If you remember, Kandi got on Amazon saying she was waiting for her letter. And when she got the letter, it wasn't what she wanted. And then she decided to walk away. Okay. But Kenya was not going to walk away because she couldn't. Oh, thank you so much, Christine. Thank you, Christine. Love you. Love you. I was upset when Kenya pulled her stunt after watching Sunday's episode. I support Kenya. What? Misbehavior. You support Kenya for pulling a stunt? I don't get it. Like, how does one? Okay. I mean, you have the right to your opinion, but I don't understand how pulling naked pictures is justifiable to somebody saying they had a pow pow. I just don't get it. But if she felt justified and NBC felt justified into pulling the plug, okay, they pulled her peach, and we ain't seen her on a confessional yet, and probably won't. Well, I know we won't because she gone. Anyhow, let me see what else y'all saying. Do you think about calling? I don't think about colorist Claudia at all, friend. I don't think about colorist Claudia ever. Hold on, let me see who back here. Hey, Miss New York.
Hi, Queen. How you doing? Oh my God, girl. Listen, I'm tuned into every episode. You know that. When I saw you on Nene Leak's podcast, like, I literally smiled from like ear to ear the entire time. It was so good seeing you like in that setting. Like, obviously you're here, but you totally rocked your set, honey. You did amazing. I mean, it just obviously you're a broadcaster. It came natural. It was really a delight seeing you. I'm like, that's my girl, Michelle, right? Like, it was amazing.
I'm not used to sitting on the couch. I'm used to sitting behind a desk. I'm news anchor.
No, so it was kind of like, it was so interesting seeing you in that setting. It was just like,
thank you.
I don't know, it was like my family member up there or something. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you. We got 500,000 views. I'm gonna take the credit for it.
Absolutely. Hello. I mean, you started this YouTube shit.
Oh, not started. I didn't invent it now.
Pretty much, you pioneered it. I mean, we're not gonna act
Okay.
like people know you. Like
That's true.
you are the bar. Like
That's true.
every YouTuber knows you. Like that's the thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, where you been, Miss New York? How you been, friend? What you think about this
Been
episode
good.
and stuff?
Well, listen. To
I
be
still got
honest
one
with
more
you.
story after I take these calls, though.
Oh. Well, I just really feel like the whole thing is just a sinking ship. It's an embarrassment for those girls. Just tell me if they're just trying to, relive the thing that once was. It's never, if Nene Leakes, Phaedra, Kenya, all the old school girls came back, then it'd be worth watching. I just will not give it my views.
Oh,
It's not a thing for me.
Miss New York, I want you to hang around for a minute, okay? I want to do this
Okay.
story before I bring the rest of the callers up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hold on, don't hang up, y'all. Don't hang up. I forgot. I forget. I totally forgot about the last story. I know. Listen, I really want to take a moment. I really want to take a moment and personally apologize to funky, nasty, dirty Dineva. I really want to apologize to all of the funky, nasty, dirty, junkie bunch. Okay, I do. No, 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 no. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I just want to like sincerely issue this apology for hurting so many feelings, for being such a bad bitch as I am. Okay, I want to apologize for being, the person that he looks up to, the person who he aspires to be. I want to apologize, okay, for not giving him my washer and dryer, since he had to literally steal it and sell it for crack. I want to apologize for all of that. What else do I want to apologize? I want to apologize for all of that. I want to apologize for him lying about on my coochie cat. I want to apologize for that because I know and you know and he know that it was his ass smelling like that, okay? Because he got shit stains all over the place, shit stains on his couch today at his house where he lives today. He posted it just last week, okay? He had shit stains and piss stains all over the floor. So I mean, anybody that has ever met me knows I smell like money and bun number 9, okay? So I just want to apologize to anybody who believes the lies that man has told you. Listen, we all know that junkies lie. Okay. Listen, a lot of our family members in the past have been addicted to narcotics and drugs and alcohol. And we know how manipulative they can be. We know how, they all have delusions of grandeur. They feel like they are the greatest ever. They tell lies. They tell some convincing ass stories and they'll steal your watch right off your arm if you let them. So I just want to apologize for being, less aware than I have ever been in the past during that time because I did, think that I was helping someone out and clearly I wasn't. I want to apologize also for making all the money that I make on YouTube because clearly y'all don't know and y'all don't care. I get that, but every time the junkie bunch comes over and trolls me, it's just more dollars in my pocket, and I want to apologize for that because clearly y'all don't know, but it doesn't matter if you know or not. Just keep coming. Okay. Just keep coming. Keep trolling me. Keep talking about my JJ. Keep saying I'm stanky. Keep saying all the things that get all the people to talk about me. And y'all listen, somebody said that Junkie said something about uh, he don't talk about other YouTubers because then it starts a firestorm or something on shout out to Anonymous T, because that's why I saw this on Anonymous T. She said that he said that some about that's why he don't talk about other YouTubers because it starts a gazillion videos being made about him. But they wouldn't be making them about him if I wasn't in the video. They wouldn't have made the videos if it wasn't about Junkie versus Michelle and Tasha K. They wouldn't have made the videos about him by himself. So I mean, shout out to Junkie because I feel like this was a stunt, because I have not talked about him in months, perhaps. I don't know. But the people who say I talk about him on every video, clearly you are watching, and I appreciate you for being a member of the squad. But in order to know that I talk about Junkie or that I even reference Junkie, you will have to literally watch my video, like even today, to the 1 hour mark. And I did this on purpose. I set it at the 1 hour mark so that I know that y'all will watch it all the way through. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting me and I will not let you down. And put hashtag decade in the chat. Hashtag decade in the chat. Y'all do that because he sent his whole following over there to tell me that it's been a decade and to get over it. Let me just say, okay, let me be the first to tell you, okay? I don't know if y'all's credit has ever been bad before because, my credit is amazing now, but my credit used to be shit, okay? I had default loans. I had a whole bunch of shit back in the day, but I paid them. But I learned a lot of stuff from Susie Orman and all them. They say that if your loan and whatever is in default, if you don't plan on paying it, don't start paying it now. Okay. At the end of the day, when it's in default and you make one little payment, if you say, I'm gonna pay you $10, I'm pay you $10 a month. If you pay it, that starts the clock right over again. And you know what Junkie Dineva did? He paid that defaulted loan. He just paid it. When he went on his platform and he decided to drag me and say all those negative things about me, the decade just started over. It's day one. It's day one all over again. Oh, it's been a week. Oh, but actually, it's day 7. So the slate is clean. We just started this beef all over again. So listen, it's no longer hashtag decade. It's hashtag day 7. So we gonna keep it rolling. Okay. All the members of the squad. If y'all tired of me talking about him, skip that video, please. Anybody else, if you here for the mess, I'm gonna be here for the mess because this ain't my real job. This is my part-time job, and I do it just because I like it and I'm messy. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. So I apologize to y'all, and that's my apology. And if you're accepted, then it is what it is. If you don't accept it, it is what it is. Meanwhile, it's on and popping. You beef with me, we beef forever. Okay, now let me get back to my people. Hold on. Oh, who is all these people in here? Oh, hey y'all.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey.
Yes, you
Hi,
know what?
Michelle.
That read was vicious, child. Yes, and you know what? That clock deserved every word of it. I don't trust him. I don't like him, and to hell with him, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, I agree. But that's my apology. And it's also
Lord.
April Fool's. But that's my apology. But it's a sincere apology though.
I know that's
I meant
right.
every word. Hi,
Honestly, I
who?
hmm?
Hey, Liz. Go ahead. I'm
Hey.
sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just gonna say, I honestly, whew, that was such a low vibrational
The
episode for
bathroom,
me.
like on the toilet though, like
Wait,
there's
Miss
what?
a
New
lot of
York.
echo. No, because I have
Oh,
on earphones and it's just like a lot of echo. I didn't know if homegirl was in the restroom or
Oh,
no,
you
me
sound far
no.
away. That's why you sound far away because you on them damn AirPods.
what? God, can you not hear me?
Yeah, you sound really low, and she sounds like normal.
Oh
Oh,
crap.
really?
Okay. Let me okay.
No, Liz, you sound normal.
Okay, so you guys don't see hear echo?
No, I don't hear it. You fine.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna be real quick. I felt that, the episode was really low vibrational, and honestly, I feel that, whether people feel it's a threat too much or not enough, to me it's an indirect threat. So she didn't say it to her, but the fact that she said it and she made sure everybody heard it, it was just too much. And I also
Mm,
feel that, I didn't like it, and I'm not a fan of Kenya at all either. But
mm-hmm.
I also feel like, to me, Brit, she kind of seems a little unstable. Not actually, just unstable. She's pretty.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. Brit does, how people say she gives love in hip hop. Like
Hmm.
it, like I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't like Brit, but I just don't like what she's bringing to the show. Like
Yeah,
even her glamour in her confessional, wearing that blue jean dress, kind of like just like girl, like could you not step it up just a little bit? And I'm sure it's probably some Givenchy or something, I guess. But to
yeah,
me, it's like she's giving really emotionally immature, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Very,
Like
like she
young,
seems
yeah.
stunted. And I also feel, I wanted to give everybody a chance. And I
Mhm.
feel after seeing this
You're
episode,
not
I
in the
don't know.
restroom though, like you know what I mean?
No!
Do you not
No.
have furniture in your house? I mean, there's a lot of echo. You're there, but the furniture isn't. What's going
But New
on?
York, you sound
Uh-huh.
low, friend. She does sound loud, but you sound too low.
Wait,
The people in the
wait,
chat even
is
said it.
something wrong? I know exactly what it is. 1 second.
Go ahead,
But
Liz, and
yeah,
stop
but yeah, and
interrupting people. Let her
I
talk.
mean, maybe I'm using headphones, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, basically, I feel it was just too much. But I also feel like um now Kenya knows what it feels like for somebody to come after her for no reason. Because I feel
Mhm.
like with watching the show, there have been so many instances where Kenya poked at people for no reason, like Kim Field or Tanya with the cookie lady, and it was just, unwarranted. But now she knows what it feels like to have someone not like her. And I felt that, Kenya was throwing shade at Britt with the ring, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And
Yeah.
then when, before the whole fight started, she was like, "How come you didn't give me a right hug?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, she crazy."
Well,
You
I mean, if you think outside the box like a producer or something like I'm a producer, they have to create some type of conflict. You know what I'm saying with
Yeah.
each other. And so even though we look at it and be like, that's so petty for her to be like, you didn't hug me, or that's so petty for her to be like, she talking about my ring. At the end of the day, if they didn't say any of that, it wouldn't have been anything to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So it
Hmm.
was almost like let me, and they all go above and beyond. Hell, I think Portia was going above and beyond when she was like, "Is that Drew? That's not you?" When she was talking about Kenya
Absolutely.
Yeah,
on the song.
that was
Like
too
I think she
much.
was acting then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah,
they have to
I
And
create something.
agree. So
Mhm.
is my
and I
sound a little better now that we've
Oh yeah, you sound
recalibrated?
loud too, girl, child. You sound just
Okay.
as loud as Liz now.
But you don't hear the echo, right? Because I have furniture.
Girl, she ain't got no
I
echo.
got
Let Liz
furniture.
talk. Be quiet for a minute. You gonna have your
No,
moment, Miss.
it's
Hold on, hold
okay. I'm gonna just say this. I feel like they should just cancel the show. And also, I feel that yeah, I know people could be mad at me for saying that. And I also feel like if Kenya feels that her life was in danger, then why does she want to come back?
yeah.
That's what I
And if she
feel.
felt like she was in danger, why didn't she go straight to the police department?
Yeah, because that's what I would have. I would have tripped and fell and said my heart, and then
Mhm,
start crying and say I don't feel safe,
mhm.
so that everybody will have sympathy for me and
No,
just
I
keep it
wouldn't.
moving. I'd
They
rather
they
look
said
like a
I'm a
punk
police
and get my money
police
than
agent.
do something stupid and lose my job. That's really all I feel.
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate you, friend.
Everyone have a good night.
You
Also,
too,
I want to
Liz.
ask Miss New York one question. How do you sound like Tiffany Pollard? Like for real? Are you really her?
You
Or
know what? Listen, sweetheart, I ask the questions around here. Okay.
Oh God. Wait a minute. I thought I asked the questions.
are you a
Uh,
real New Yorker?
you know what? Excuse me. I don't get into details of my personal life. I don't ask you your business.
You asked me
Therefore,
about furniture.
excuse me. Yeah, because I'm hearing an echo, and I hope that you weren't in there in the back releasing your booty hole while you were talking
Ah,
to the
this blah blah
queen.
blah blah blah.
I mean, I
Miss New
think that
York,
that was very
Honestly,
unprofessional.
calm
all
down.
right. Y'all have a good night. It's all
Thank you.
love.
Thank you. I know, Liz. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Liz. Appreciate you. Now let Mickey talk.
Oh,
Hey,
Mickey.
Mickey.
We love Mickey.
I know. Let her talk.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Miss New York.
Don't speak to me.
Okay, girl. Okay. Um, I think there's two
My
sides
whole
to the
time.
coin.
Okay, go ahead.
There's two sides to the coin. So with Brit, clearly it seemed like she has some type of weird complex when it comes to women. Even with that scene with her sister, she said that she was basically implying that she was kind of jealous because she was married and you know her sister wasn't, and how she doesn't have female friends and stuff like that. It She does seem a little off to me, and she keeps on saying, "Oh, where my husband? Where my husband? Oh my god, my ring,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
married."
What about when they was at the park? Who she met at the park?
I
Was
think
that
it was
Angela?
Angela. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When Angela said, "How is your husband?" and then she like, "I think I got a bug in my throat." It was almost like she didn't want to respond, or the way they edited it was almost like shade to like. because then they picked up and they didn't even mention the husband no more.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. She just like she was very, I don't know if she was tipsy, if she was drunk, like it just it was too much. Like you was literally outside. It's like they broke the fourth wall. They were showing the cameras. It's like, honey, this is not Jocelyn's cabaret. Like you doing way too much. And it didn't warrant the response. You know what I'm saying? And even for Kenya, it's like it reminded me of how she was interacting with Marlo the past two seasons. She was very dismissive. You know, it's like it reminded me of when they were on that glamping trip and Marlo was chasing her around the cabin because she wanted to talk to Kenya, and Kenya was very dismissive. And she said, you know, I'm an icon, you're an ex-con, like leave me alone. I'm not trying to whatever. So I feel like Kenya was like, okay, girl, you want to have a moment. Here's your moment. And clearly Brit was sitting already. I think Brit done watched the show and she was like, you know what, Kenya, everything is well documented with Kenya. Like she's, you know, the villain, she's the antagonizer, she gets into it with everybody. So if she even look at me sideways, I'm ready for her. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't warrant the response. And honestly, Britt, it's like you said it, like the implication is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why say that? It's just it's too much. She would, even her husband, he came, he was like unmiking her, like, girl, stop, you know? It was too much. But the other side to that, Kenya, if you're scared for your life, if you felt like you were threatened, why would you want to retaliate in that way, let alone with some illegal BS like that? If you were so scared, why would you want to antagonize her and show these images? It doesn't make sense. The math ain't mathing. And even
Yeah.
she was crying to Kelly about how she spent 400,000 on the spa and everything. Why would you want to jeopardize your spa and like literally lose out on your main income?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, Kenya, you let a newbie literally trick you out of your position, trick you out of your main bread and butter. You know, we
Mm.
don't know if this girl is going to be a one season wonder. We don't know if she has, you know, she's going to be along for a long time. It's like, girl, you know,
A
and I
long
think,
time. Well, this is taking a long time.
Shut
okay.
up, Miss New York. Stop. Okay, but go ahead, Mick.
But yeah, Kenya, it's two sides to it. I don't think she should have said it. But Kenya, the way you retaliated is like, girl, you wasn't scared. Clearly you weren't
Mm-hmm.
scared. You know, you was just feeling away. And you were literally saying, like, please let her do something to me so she can go. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously she was like, okay, girl, I got you.
Yeah.
And Shamia, if you're listening to this broadcast, I hope you know that that lady is not your friend.
Nope.
She is not your friend
Well, I gathered that, I told you
whatsoever.
I had heard from the streets that they were only quote unquote friends because their mothers used to be best friends. And then now that I see, Shamia's mother was on her YouTube channel and she was saying, when I used to be friends with Miss Diane, with Diane, so it's giving me they ain't friends no more. So clear, maybe that's why, Miss Diane throwing shade at Shamia.
And
I
I
didn't like
feel
when
like,
she said she was a dog with a bone.
and honestly, I feel like this is Mama Joyce and Candy all over again. I think that Portia is going to use Mama Diane as a mouthpiece to say the things that she really want to say but won't say it. This is
Mm,
Mama Joyce and Candy all over again 10 years later.
wow.
Portia won't say it, but she'll have her mama say it. And I think they're just mad that this girl came onto the show and literally it's like word for word, bar for bar in my Soldier Boy voice, like the rich African husband, the mansion, the Rolls Royce, the lifestyle. Like Shamia got it. That was supposed
Mhm,
to be Portia. And now Shamia, she all the shine is on her, and Portia clearly feels away because this was
mhm.
supposed to be her big comeback. So clearly the mother and daughter, they're feeling salty about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Shamia, that girl is not your friend. She was, is that Drew? Is that Drew? Like, no, it's not Drew. Why would she play Drew music? And
Right.
clearly, Drew and Dennis and that whole thing, like she was defending you in your honor when it came to the whole Dennis thing. Why would she play Drew's music when she knows that you and Drew not even ever with each other? Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God. Like Porsha, ooh, they are not, they are
Yeah.
not showing
I
her
didn't
in a
like that
good
at
light. Yeah,
all. She was
it's too
acting
much.
real stank, honey. I don't like
Yeah.
it. But she was, to me, like I said, looking at it from the outside, it's like she was doing that to cause conflict. But even her doing that to cause conflict was a bit, too much.
Yeah, but I think honestly, I don't think she's gonna get the good edit this season. I think they're
Ooh.
trying to get their money's worth and they're gonna air her out,
Mm.
you
We'll
know.
see.
But yeah.
Well, thank you, Mickey. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Who is SMH?
It's me, Michelle. How you
Oh,
doing?
hey, Dre.
I just want to
Dre,
say, hey, New York.
I miss you.
I just want to say that,
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it.
Michelle. I just want
Classic.
to
So
say,
I
like,
know where we are right now. So it's okay for my cloths to come out.
I miss you too, New York. Michelle, I just want to say, like, listening to you, I know that you don't like Kenya, or you might be jealous of her because of the way she look or whatever. Um,
No,
but I just want to say, like,
you did.
yes, I did.
Why would I
Um,
be jealous of Kenya?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. I mean, it's weird. You're giving weird vibes. Like for you to say you don't see someone and say when she say she have a pistol, then you say
I said she was wrong, but I also said Kenya said she had a pistol too.
yeah, but she was in a room at her house joking with her
But she
best
showed the
friend.
gun. Britt did not have a
Yeah, she
gun
was
on
at
her.
her
They
house.
pat
You
you
don't know
down
what
at
Brit
the
had. You
bank.
was not there. You don't know what's in her purse or her pocket.
I
You
do
don't
know
know.
what's in her
If
purse because
I'm
I know at the
somewhere and
bank
you
you can't
tell
go
me
in there with no
if
weapons.
if I'm somewhere you tell me you have a pistol, then I'm gonna take out mine and then you gonna be unalive. You don't do people like that. You don't do that. And for you to just to I don't know. I thought you had some type of common sense. I know I've been trolling you for years, but I'm like, I know you got a little common sense, but on God, it looked like you have no common sense. I swear to God, on everything I love, for you to say that
Wait a second now, Dre. Wait a
that was
second, because
okay.
I,
No,
I I
no,
think you're
I'm dead
overstepping
serious.
now.
For you to say that
Yeah,
that was
but you don't
okay.
have to be disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful. That's real. For you to say you don't find nothing wrong with that. Like that's
I
weird.
didn't say I didn't find nothing wrong with it. Are you just getting here?
No, I've been here from the start, and I
I did
was
not say I
cringy
didn't
when
find
you was
nothing
telling the
wrong with
story. It
it.
was
I said that
cringe.
Kenya did not feel threatened. If she felt threatened, she would have went to the police
How
that
can
night.
you tell how somebody feel when they feel threatened? Did you not say this?
Because if I felt
Did you not?
threatened, I'm not gonna
Did you
further
not say?
antagonize
Did
you
you
and
not
pull out
say that
pictures of you
T.S.
sucking
Madison had?
D.
Michelle, did you not say that T.S. Madison before had his people come over there talking about they go calling you out your name, talking about they go do this with a pistol and do that with a pistol? Did you not say that before?
I sure did.
Exactly, and I don't feel sorry for you. That's like, you doing the same thing that you allegedly Kenya doing. You it's
Oh,
pathetic if you
oh,
ask me.
okay, Dre. Okay, thank you
It's
so much for
pathetic
your
if you ask me.
commentary.
It's
I do
Uh-huh.
not appreciate the accusations. What she did was totally different.
It really was.
what by saying you have a pistol, because if I'm standing right here and you standing over there talking about you
It
got a
was
pistol,
different
if I'm standing
because
whoever my right hand guy, if I'm right here and you over there you talking about you got a pistol, I'm gonna take out mine so you can know. You won't even know. You're not even supposed to know when someone have a pistol. That's number one. And I would take out mine and you will be unalive, and that's my right hand of God. You will be up there with your dead ass ancestors.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can
that's all
agree
I
to
call
disagree.
for.
Hmm.
By
Whose
New
picture is
York.
that in your profile?
It's Kenya, of course. Of
Mm,
course. You know, Kenya,
mm,
the one who said that they,
oh, okay.
the ladies, I don't know. I just don't know how
Oh, now
it's a
you
funny
back on
feeling.
Now you back on Team Twirl because first
I'm
you.
on team right. That's not on team Kenya. That's not on, if somebody is, I don't even like Nene Leaks,
So
but
you
if
feel
somebody
like it's
said
okay to pull out sexual images in a public space at
it,
her
she had it out. That's like everybody on OnlyFans, everybody on what you call Twitter.
it's not
Twitter.
out. Where is it?
It's
Have you
I don't
found
know.
it?
I don't look for Brit.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows but King. You telling me King the only person in the world that got these images.
Well, where did she get it from?
Everybody
Where
been
did she
trying
get
to
it from?
find them and nobody can find them.
She had to get it from somebody else. Where did she get it from?
I don't know. You tell
And
me.
it's like I don't know. You have a
They
hate
not
for
on. They're not
Kenya.
clearly. They're not easily accessible if can't nobody find them.
You have a hate for Kenya. I just never had
I
a
do
hate.
not hate
All
Kenya.
Kenya said, a queen don't tolerate peasants or something like that. You peasants be getting mad when we say the peasant word. It, y'all just go up
Okay, Dre,
like
thank you for
damn.
calling. You. It's been a wonderful opportunity to hear from you tonight. I appreciate you.
God bless, because you
God
need
bless
them.
you too, friend. Goodbye. Hi, Nina.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hey.
Hey,
Good. How you doing?
beautiful tonight. I'm surprised you don't have on any glasses to match your
Oh,
outfit.
I did have some on, but then I had touched my eye and my eye
Oh,
was burning, so I had took them
Wait,
off.
I'm sorry. Did you say Nina or Nino?
your makeup is flawless and your hair's beautiful.
Thank
Um,
you.
but I want to say Kenya got punked. Um,
What are you?
she allowed whoever producers her whoever to punk her with those images and to show them like that. How you gonna let a newbie, somebody like I heard somebody say before, maybe a one-time wonder, and I think that's what Brit is going to be, a one-time wonder, punk you
Oh,
like that out of everything that you have. I'm not Team Twirl. Period. It's not that I dislike Kenya. I just think Kenya got what she always have been given. You know,
mm.
and Brit, you let Brit, Brit has no stance on the show whatsoever. She's boring. Kelly's boring, but Brit is boring. And you let Brit do you like that, girl? Come on now, but don't bring
But we
Bravo.
only in the fourth episode. We can't say they real boy. I mean, it's gonna heat up eventually.
No, I don't know. I don't know. It took so. I think what happened was for me as a viewer, and I'm just gonna speak for me. It took so
Mm-hmm.
long for me to wait for 16 to come. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
these years,
2 years, yeah.
9 months to a year passing before another season starts, and it's beginning to be monotonous and boring, and just like, oh my god, come on, the cast is not bad, but the cast is not great at all, by no means necessary. But
Mm-hmm.
Kenya, don't Bravo, don't let Kenya come back. She is not vindicated because she should have never did that revenge. She should have never
Mm.
did that. You should have let Brit do you like that. She punked you. And that's exactly what these young girls are doing. They punking y'all. Just like with Kelli saying about Drew. Drew,
Uh-huh.
I don't it's kind of becoming a bit a behavior of yours to say that you buying stuff and you're not actually buying it. So show your receipts, Drew. It was for your son, that show where you bought that blazer. But
Uh-huh.
and then I want to say this too, Michelle. We don't care about funky Dineva. We don't care. We
Yeah,
don't care about
uh-huh.
him and how he always on your damn coattail. You know what I'm saying? Forget him. He don't have nothing. Forget him. And this one last thing I want to say. Oh my God, what are they doing with Porsha? Porsha. She is like behind the scenes when it comes to Shamia. And you know what? I'm really not liking Shamia. She should have stayed a friend of, because she is really being too much. To me, she is. She being too much.
But
And
that's Shamia's personality, and I like that she's too much. I like that she's corny. I like that she, do all the Atlanta stuff that Atlanta people do. Like it's a key to me because I know people that act just like Shamia. So I mean,
Absolutely.
maybe
See,
even
the real
huh?
ones get it.
Yeah.
These older girls don't get it.
no, but I'm saying this
Oh,
new
New York, please.
Don't do that, New York.
her on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really had too much to say when she was a friend of. So to see her in this form, it's like Porsha is, and I'm just saying, I'm not mad at Shamia about who she is. That's who she
Uh-huh.
is. She got it going on. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
Porsha, you had to know that that was your best friend, so-called best friend's voice that was singing. We knew, and then she tried to throw shade, like saying, oh, I thought it was somebody good like Drew. You know what I'm saying? But you got
Mhm.
problems with Drew, but you're gonna try to throw shade on Shamia and say that it's Drew that's singing. I'm just like, now you playing the fences, Porsha. Now, you mad at Drew about Dennis. Which why are you mad at Drew about Daniel when you took somebody's whole husband? So I
Mm.
I mean I just don't understand. But the show is the show. I don't watch it on Sundays. I wait
Oh.
till the next day and I watch it because I'm not getting ready to waste a whole hour on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It's a shame now. I just be watching the clips. It's a shame.
I,
I felt bad.
I just it's just like, okay, well, what's next? But I do like Kelli. I don't know too much about her yet, but I do like Kelli, and I understand behind her having a bodyguard, and everything with what's been going on with her and her estranged husband or ex-husband or whatever. I like her, but I just don't think these girls are Real Housewives of Atlanta material.
Well,
I
do you have a husband by any chance, Nina? Like, just, you know what I mean?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I just wanted to know because it's like you seem like a seasoned woman. You sound a lot like my mother, and it's really making me a little bit
Oh,
emotional.
that's
I'm
not.
gonna try to hold it together, but so do
Miss
you?
New
I,
York.
I just want to know if you have a husband. Do you know what it is to be a wife?
That's none of your business. I'm figuring out who you are, and is that your real voice?
You will never know
It
shit
is
this
my
life.
real voice, and also, if you want to
Please.
take it there, we
Anyway,
can.
you, because I just wanted to come up and say, you, for one, I mean, you always look beautiful. You really look
Oh,
beautiful.
I'm in the
Thank
chat.
you,
The
Nina.
weight
And
loss,
Yeah,
please don't
but
take
she
offense.
knows that.
and
Please
I'm
don't be
proud of
quiet in New York. Please don't take offense,
so
Nina.
proud
I
of you
just
for
muted.
being consistent with what you're doing, your goals. I mean, you're looking absolutely stunning, and keep
Thank
doing
you
your
so much.
material because you are the best at what you
Thank
do.
you, Nina. I
I'm
appreciate you. And please
not.
don't take offense. You know, Miss New
I'm
York
not.
is all
I'm
jokes. You know.
about other people. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, friend. All right. Hey, real B.
Hi.
Miss New York, be nice. Damn.
I was
Uh,
being nice, but see, I ran into Nina the other night at the market. See, she doesn't know that I know her. She was,
Uh-huh.
I think she was working the register, the third register, and
Uh-huh.
I told her that the lemons that I bought were not organic, and she charged me for the organic. So it was a whole thing. So I ended up like cussing her out. I got escorted out by the. It was a whole thing. But she's a witch. She is a warlock. She is into witchcraft. She had a family photo that was not hers.
This ain't about the callers. Thank you,
Oh,
Natasha, for the gifted memberships. Hey, real bitches,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hi, New York.
hi.
Miss
I
New
love
York.
the swoop.
Thank you,
Okay,
girl.
Yes, you
So,
better hide
and it's
those
ombre. Is
wrinkles.
it ombre? I like that. It's dark at the
oh,
bottom.
yeah, it's all cool.
That is gorgeous. I will say the real
Thank
bitches
you.
always have a new cut, a new color.
Thank you, girls. So I
Yes.
was calling to say, girl, Kenya, stop it, honey. I was so glad they played that playback of Kenya showing her gun on the TV. We seen Kenya gun. We didn't see Brit's gun, number one.
Uh-huh.
Number two, honey, if Kenya was so scared, afraid of Brit, why would she invite Brit the next day to her establishment and her grand opening for the salon? If she was so afraid of her, if this girl just threatened you so bad, why would she get an invite to
Well,
your
did she
party?
get an invite, or was it just a mandatory all cast meeting? I mean, you know.
I mean, well, the way she acted, I'm pretty sure she could have told them, "Oh, I'm not inviting her. She just threatened me last night with a gun."
Uh-huh.
I mean, what was so hard to say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
The way she performed and acting like she is so scared. And what else you talk about? Junkie. Don't even let Junkie girl. That is I
Yeah, I
I
ain't said
pers-
no junkie.
I personally met you and you smell perfectly fine. I didn't smell anything. Okay, so I don't. These people are just
You
seeking.
don't even have to co-sign. I mean,
No,
I know what
I'm
I
not
smell like.
co-signing.
Everybody
I'm
knows.
just saying that I wouldn't even give that no air. Like
Uh,
because they just constantly they're just trying. It seems like they're trying to get a YouTube beef going to get some checks. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I wouldn't even worry about that. And then for that other thing, Oliver to say that
please don't mention that
okay,
person on
okay,
here. I
okay.
don't even know who
I'm
that
I'm not,
is,
I'm gonna
child.
shut
We're
up.
not even
I'm
talking
not
about
saying that.
that. Like the only
Okay,
person I
okay.
have beef with is Junkie, and that was who I talked about today. Anybody around that associated with that ain't got shit to do with me.
Okay, well, I'm just saying
Exactly.
it's not. It's I wouldn't even worry about that. Give it no nothing.
All right, thank you so
But
much.
what else was your topic?
Candy's restaurants closed.
Oh yeah, I ain't even got nothing to say about that because Yeah, I just called to say, Kenya, if she was just so scared, why did
Oh,
she?
and Britt brought roses. Hold on. I'm just not seeing this. Hold on. Hold on. Share screen. I knew it was I just Googled it. I just looked it up. Hold on. This is a preview for next week. And Britt brought roses. It says, "You're telling me Britt was insulted on camera, got upset, rightfully so, said things that were, yes, out of anger and not meant to be taken seriously, but then brought roses to Kenya as an apology, which she didn't have to. But after Kenya accepted Britt's apology, Kenya continued to show the revenge P." Hold on. Let me see this 17 seconds. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer. Yada 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 yada. Hold on. Let me.
I would never want Kenya to feel that I would want to harm
You need
her,
to tell her
period. Hi, Kenya. I want to apologize.
I need to get everybody's attention,
Uh.
please. Who is this hoe?
She brought. Oh, see, yeah, that was wrong. I don't care what nobody
Yes,
say.
right.
That was wrong. Huh?
Kenya, Kenya realized she really did too much this go round, you know.
She did.
And it is what it is, you know. But let me tell you what Kenya is getting. Listen, I just go back to how these girls did Nene. I'll never forget. Like, you know, I was so because I'm like a real diehard Real Housewives of Atlanta fan from day one. When Sheree left Nene off the list, and they was changing in a gas station parking lot, her Kim and all that. But anyway, my point is. Sure, I mean, that girl Kenya, it's just let it go. Just move on. You know, these people.
Mhm.
I just remember them looking in that camera, laughing at Nene, just antagonizing Nene, instigating her. Her and Kandi. I could just see it clear as day right now. You know, and these people, it's just getting their karma. You know, and
Mhm.
Kenya and Cynthia, honestly, Michelle, I don't even think they fit in with the cast this year. Like
Mm.
Yeah,
honestly.
I agree with that.
They look like aunties and grandmas. And I'm not old shaming people because I'm old myself. So
Yeah. How old are you,
Mhm.
by the way?
I'm grown, honey.
But what does that mean, though?
Well, you know,
Well,
I'm approaching my age, girl.
Okay, I
Jesus.
know that's right. I would like to
well, hold
welcome
on,
to the
y'all.
show.
Hold on, y'all. Miss Connie been waiting patiently for her turn, and y'all just talking.
Child.
Hey, hey, Miss
Can you hear
Connie.
me? Can you
Yes.
hear
How
me,
you
love?
doing?
Okay, I'm good. Listen, it. I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm usually at home when we talk, and I haven't
Uh huh.
talked for a long time. So also, real quick,
Let's keep it that way.
my heart,
Shut
my
up,
heart.
Miss New York. Stop. I'm gonna put you in the back
Oh
because I don't need
God,
you interrupting.
Michelle, I've been
Okay, go
praying for
ahead.
your mother. We were diagnosed at the
Thank
same
you.
time, and we've been going
Thank
through it
you.
together. Okay,
Oh, well,
so
I'm
Mama
praying
Brown,
for
I'm
you as
praying. I
well
keep her
too.
on
I'm
my
praying for
prayer.
everybody who's going through that. Praying for you as
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
friend.
I understand. One of the reasons why you don't see much of me. Okay, but anyway, real quick, uh, we've always known Portia has always been jealous of
Jamia.
Shamia. Thank you, honey.
Uh,
Help me with that. It's the drugs, baby. Um, um, she's always been jealous. I knew that when Shamia got her peach, it was going to be the end of them. Portia came that her friend had the spotlight. She was good with her being in the background. Now
mhm.
the light's on her and it's shining
Mhm.
on her, and that's a big problem for Portia. Okay,
Mm.
far as Kenya goes, Kenya has been poking the bear for how many seasons? Okay, she's getting what she deserves, number one. And her whole
Mm.
thing is trying to push people into doing things that she knows will get them kicked off the show. Well,
Yep.
guess what? Everything that she has done is coming back to bite her because now you're the one that's kicked off. And no, she has not been vindicated. I agree with you, Michelle. And I'm going to tell you why real quick because I don't want to hold you up. You got other people there. She has not vindicated herself. Again, Edie was all the way on the other side. Kenya was getting in the car.
Exactly.
Kenya was not bothered. Kenya was not
Yeah.
shaking in her boots. Kenya was not, and Kenya's good for calling security. You know that. Did you hear her call security? Because she
Mhm.
wasn't bothered by it. But she's
Right.
going to use that. Okay. Her whole thing is trying to get people to do stuff. That's why she did what she did to Porsha. And Porsche almost lost her peace because of it. She came real close to losing. Nene is the reason she kept her peace. We know that,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and then Kim still saying
She wants to make, like you said, I want her to hit me. I want her to do something. That's what she's
You
always
breaking
done.
up, friend.
She wants to push people to do something crazy. Okay, the car's moving. I said the car might be bad because I'm in the car. But anyhow, but that's what she has spent her whole time on there doing. I'm gonna make it short because I don't know how good you can hear me. And Miss New York, if she's still there, I know you didn't want to hear me, but I don't want to hear you either. So we good, Michelle. Bye. I'm out. Love you.
So she gets to attack me and then just duck off. Like, come on.
Can I say one more? Can I say something right quick while it's on my mind, Michelle?
Yes, go right ahead.
Kenya is a Karen to her own people. Okay.
Oh,
Kenya
not a
is a
Karen.
Karen to her own people.
Michelle,
Kenya
I
does.
just want to say something real quick. Real bitches, you 60 years old and you still up here
Oh
talking about Nene
God.
Leaks. How much you love Nene Leaks. That's sad.
What happened?
You 65
Oh
years
God,
old with
Kelly, not
a fake
60.
swoop, and you up here talking about, oh, you know Nene Leaks. I'm like, you talking about an average chick. You and
Oh
Michelle,
my
y'all
God.
like
But
cringy.
Dre,
It's not
you
Dre, is
even
that how
55
you
funny.
talking
pop
about
that?
Kenya Moore,
Can
so
It's
what
you
not
the
even
say
fuck?
funny. It's
hello?
Nene Leaks is long and gone. And Michelle, you know, I seen your part. I had to go watch the, to support you. Uh, um, and the part I just watched the first thing when I seen when she said when you said, yeah, they say I hype you up, and she said, oh, you hype me up. That means she don't even watch your show. I had to stop watching. I said, oh, let me turn this off.
No, Nene definitely does watch.
I'm just telling you
Nene
what
is
she
just
said
being
on the show. You can
Nene.
go watch the
Nene's just
show. She
being,
said
but
it.
you
She
know how
said it. It's on her
Nene is.
show. I don't have no
You
reason to lie to nobody.
excuse?
It's on her
Come
show.
on.
If you don't
I mean,
believe
I
me,
saw
you
that
peasants can
too.
go and go watch the
Dre.
damn show. It's on the show. It's the first
No,
when Michelle
but
on the show. The
Nene
first
is
2 minutes
just
of the
like
show.
Nene
She said
is
it.
on
Michelle
the
said,
Nene
"Oh,
is
you
probably
hype.
watching
Oh, they say
now.
I hype
Like,
you up."
truth be
And Nene Leak
told.
said, "Oh, you hype me up." Like she don't even watch the show. I was done with it. I'm like,
Michelle
Dre,
was
okay.
can
Dre,
I
breaking up a
don't
little
be
please
I already
bit.
say
knew.
something,
ridiculous.
I already
Dre?
knew where this was going at
Don't be
anyway.
ridiculous.
Dre, can I
Obviously,
please say
Okay, can
something?
we not
no,
talk
I'm just
over
saying,
excuse
real
each other
me.
bitches.
now?
You
Can
60
can
years
y'all
old
Okay,
talk
no,
talking
but
over
about
I
each
just
other,
want
another
to
please?
average
say,
person.
but
Like
I just want to say, for
my
Michelle
my
to be
my
the
mother
first
would
guest
never.
on her
My grandmother would
podcast,
never. You are pathetic.
obviously, excuse me, for Michelle to be Nene's first guest on her podcast, obviously, you know
Michelle probably
that Nene
produced
is
the show for
watching.
free.
This
Who
is a
knows?
squad
I don't put it
reunion.
past her. I
Where's
don't believe
Jasmine
nothing
Nene
y'all
ain't
Bell at?
say.
watching.
I don't believe it.
She might be.
What? Now I'm a
Wait,
producer?
she might be
Michelle
a
was working for
producer now
Brent
that
for
you say
free, so she
that.
probably worked for Nene for free
Dre,
too.
can I please
Oh
say
my
something,
God.
Dre? Listen, Dre, you haven't been around here in a very long time. Is that how you come out and greet people? Say
I have
hello.
been around here, real bitches.
He's
Just
very
because you
rude.
did not see me, don't mean I'm not around. I be in the
You are
bushes.
I
very
know,
rude.
but you can come on and say hello. It's a squad reunion.
It
You are
is a
very
squad reunion.
rude.
You know what, real bitches? Last time I remember talking to you, you didn't sound like Medea, but now you do. What's
Oh
going
my
on?
God. Oh my God.
What's going on? Oh my God, who was
Who
this
that sitting in
chocolate?
hey D Hayden?
Oh,
What's up, Michelle?
Sitting in your living room. I see you.
yes, he all
You
chocolatey,
know
got
what's
on
so
the
funny?
gray
Y'all thought he was gonna
sweats.
say.
Wait
Y'all
a
thought he was gonna
second.
say, "What's up, Michelle?" And he said, "What's up, Michelle?"
Oh,
Oh
Dre,
Right.
my God.
please.
Well, I will say, the voice was a little
Just like Brit
disappointing, but
husband.
Are you ready for this mess, D Hayden? How you doing, friend?
I'm good. I've already said what I had to say to you. I was the one sending the super chats earlier.
Oh,
I just
thank
want to
you
say
so
nothing.
much. I appreciate you, friend.
Thank you, friend.
So my questions are totally off the housewives, but it's for you, Michelle. So
Uh-oh.
I
okay.
watched I watched
This you in the suit right
Oliver's.
here. Okay.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
me.
want to talk
Is
about,
that him in a
listen,
suit?
whoever you
Oh,
about to bring up, if you ain't heard me ever say his name, please don't say that name.
I did hear you say
Just
it.
be
I did
no,
hear you say
I ain't said that man
okay.
name,
Real
please.
bitches
I
disease.
don't want
One
to
of
talk
your
about
friends over here.
not over
Oh,
here, not
Okay,
over
well I
here.
won't say it, but I have another
Not because
question.
he ain't using my platform for no clicks and views. No.
No,
So
no, it was
whatever he talk about, I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
well
Period.
it was an
There you go,
apology
Michelle.
to
You
you.
It's not
Okay,
gonna be a
so I'll
conversation.
cut that. I'll
Next
cut that.
topic.
Next topic. So I
she
didn't
shut
know
me
you
up so
took. I
fast
didn't know
earlier,
you
too.
sued
Well, I'll
Funky
take it
the
personal.
junkie in court.
You didn't know I had sued Junkie?
I've only been
Yeah.
following you since 2021. So for
You
four
want to see the
years now.
eviction video?
Yes.
Oh, not
Oh, hold
today.
on.
He ain't seen that much super chats to go back to look at no
I've only
Oh,
been
video.
following
Dre.
Michelle for 4 years now at this point. So I don't go
And she
all
been
the way
talking about
back.
it
Oh.
every day for the past 6 years.
I have The clock just restarted. You
This
didn't
is
hear my
another one. This is another Nene leaks who act like they be
Hold
watching,
on.
but they don't.
I don't know which one. I don't know which one to start. Hold on. Say
Dre, be nice. It's a squad
event
reunion.
share.
So,
Oh no, 'cause we
Michelle,
ain't
D
this
got
is
one.
fair
Hayden,
for
wait
me
a
to
second.
ask
D
that
Hayden,
you would.
excuse me. D Hayden, where are you from? I don't recall seeing you before.
Hold on, I'm about to play. Hold on.
Okay.
Mic's on mute.
Okay.
We've already seen this a million times.
The blogger friend of mine that exposed, my use of cocaine
Oh,
at that
Lord.
time. My use of cocaine at that time.
Know what that friend did to me? That friend didn't pay rent for 3 months. Okay, I had to put my friend out.
And me getting evicted out of her unit. I knew you heard I just get me getting and
He don't never talk about me though.
Out of her unit.
My friend.
When you don't pay rent, you gotta go. Period.
Doodle all over the floor.
Yeah,
Like
but as a landlord,
bleach
you're supposed to
stains all
collect
over
your
the floor.
rent.
This
If you
carpet
don't know
has
how
to be
to
replaced.
Let me tell y'all
do
something. Y'all
business
whole
right,
wasn't
why
humble
not
when
take
that
advantage of
posted
the
that I was
landlord?
evicted. Lying and talking about I had dog shit over her house. And talking about I had
And
dog
you
shit over her
did.
house.
Dog feces all over the bathroom.
How do
And
we
you
know that
did.
wasn't already
I've
there?
been watching it for
When y'all was
years.
laughing because I was strung out on drugs and I was poor and getting evicted, y'all thought that shit was so damn funny. It was so funny.
No, nobody thought it was funny.
What's that
You and your feelings.
Not Michelle
Oh, now
crime
I need to
playing
be humble. Now
victim.
y'all want me to go back to when I was evicted and stole a washing machine and had dog doodle in the house. I had to
Michelle, is
lose
that
all
you?
the power and
But
stole
you
a washing
did it
machine
though.
doodle in the house.
Somebody said I had lied on them. Hold on, I'm gonna play the video. Hold on. I just wanted to show that part because that was all editing and stuff, and it had all them clips in it. But here's the actual video from beginning to end, right here. Hold on.
Michelle, I have probably watched every single one of them. So much that I can smell it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Little bites.
Oh, my hair looks cute.
Yes, it does. You're always cute.
I don't.
Hi, people.
Hi, Michelle.
Hold it. You want to open the door?
Let me get
That's a real old one.
What happened to the doorbell? What's that?
Girl, I guess it broke. Child. I don't know. The doorbell was
Why
broke.
would you put?
It had tape all on the doorbell.
Why would you put that tape on it?
If I don't close my purse, that means you saw the inside of my purse, child. I don't know what's in there, child. Is it me or Joy?
Why you always in our purse though?
I know, right?
All this pretty stuff you could be looking at.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You looking at the purse?
Oh, God.
What's all that?
That's my butt. So I had to come and take a second look at my real estate today that my friends was renting, right?
Well, obviously, it wasn't me.
No.
You got a hair problem. I just saw.
No, but no, all of this, no. But look, no. No. I had a dog, right? But my dog ain't never did this.
That's
like
your step. I'm sorry, but your step just turned a whole different color.
I don't even know what to do. If I go upstairs. I just wanted to document some stuff because I mean, somebody think I'm lying. Clearly.
And I didn't even say his name. Let's go there.
So
I didn't even say his name in this whole video. I did not say his name.
When my friend moved out, okay.
I thought you were supposed to.
No. I don't know what happens when friends do this to other friends.
You love using that word friend.
This is what your friend would do for you. A friend would do.
These come in handy.
Clearly, I was being sarcastic. I don't take it, Joy.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This is what your friend does.
Little doggy bones still in it.
Your friend, dog feces all over the bathroom. This is what your friend does. What a friend does for you. You see that carpet? I came in here, I started crying.
How can anybody see this and call you a liar? I don't understand.
My pride and joy.
I don't get it.
I saved it. They was trying to say all kind of dumb shit.
My friend. Shit.
So I've seen those videos
like
of that.
Bleach stains all over the floor. This carpet has to be replaced. Not clean.
This was upstairs.
I can't catch my breath.
And the wood floors that he messed up.
Did you see the washer
Friend
dryer?
does do things like this. I can't. there was a washer and dryer. My friend said my raggedy washer and dryer. That they didn't take my raggedy washer and dryer. That's what they said. But my raggedy washer and dryer is not.
Y'all were taking it too.
Wait, I'm not even finished.
It's just the top half.
It's just upstairs. Hey Darius, how you doing?
Y'all, if y'all see
I
anybody
just
in
had
the
to
chat
come
say
see
let
this
it
one
go,
more
put
time.
hashtag 7 days.
I can barely breathe. This is how
Hashtag
your
7
friends
days.
treat your shit. Hold on, there ain't even no lights in here.
Clock has restarted.
Hold on.
I couldn't breathe.
Pet doodoo. Doodoo, 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 doodoo.
How do we know that wasn't
doodoo,
Biggie that was doing
doodoo.
that?
This is how your friends treat your
Biggie
shit.
did not live there.
If I got friends like this, I don't need no enemies. This is how your friends do your shit.
Now that's dog food. But the rest of that shit
This is
was
how your
doo-doo.
friends do your shit. And he was like, you said you was gonna replace the wood. The wood needed replacing before you got there. Okay, I'm gonna show you what needed
Hashtag
replacing
7
before I
days.
got here.
Oh, he didn't say that.
That one piece right there needed replacing. Now, look at the wood. No. That one piece. Now, you got places right there, the dog and pee. Places right here, the dog and pee. The steps, the dog and pee. 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 But this is not my fault for this. Me.
I'm gonna start crying.
And I let a friend, I'm about to cry. I let a friend move in. No security deposit. No security deposit. No,
That's
that
when I
friend
don't
didn't
feel
pay.
sorry for you.
That friend didn't pay rent for 3 months. Okay, I had to put my friend out. So now my friend
And that had to be
is
real
mad
hard.
at me because I had to put him
Gotta be a
out.
better business lady.
So I taught this friend. I'm gonna start crying for real.
Sorry, we gotta pause. Y'all.
Okay, I'm done.
So, Michelle, so I've seen
This
that
is
all the
not an
time.
interview. Let's start here. It's not an interview. Everything that I have said about this video, I've been saying for the last 7 years, and I'm not gonna like rehash it tonight.
And
So
I
go
have
ahead.
seen it over and over and over and over and over. So much
And
so
if you
I can
want to
almost
do
smell it.
research on it, only thing you got it's a whole fucking Dineva playlist.
Connie,
And
it's
people
not
say it's
about you.
80% of my content,
I
even
didn't
though I
say it
got
was about me,
almost
Jay.
2,000
trying to
videos
start
on my
mess.
channel. It's probably like 50 of them are fucking Dineva.
was
So if that's
that?
80%, then that's 80%. But yeah,
I like you, Jay, but you get on my nerves, boo. But I got
you
love
get
in
on
my
my
heart
nerves
for
too.
you. I know
Oh, I
I
you
can
just,
do.
every
imagine.
time I see
I
that
can
video,
imagine
it
what
just
that house smelled
upsets
like
me.
in the
It
It just
does.
summertime. Oh
upsets
my
me
God.
that
Yes.
like someone could actually take advantage of you and destroy your home. And that is just not the way you should do with friends. The video was so upsetting to me.
Well, New York people have to know how to be a business person because you would not
You
move in
know
my
what, Dre?
property
You know what,
for
Dre? The
rent.
next time you actually own a property, okay? Listen, I
Oh,
want
I own
there
some.
are hundreds of
I
eviction
own some.
videos online today, and apparently people who rent properties, a lot of people just don't give a damn
Michelle, I'm sorry, Michelle,
about
you didn't give
properties.
me a chance
So
to
it doesn't
talk.
have anything to
You,
do with being a business person or
yes, it
not.
do.
People who are
They move in,
nasty
Michelle.
and
Okay, can I
unclean, they
talk?
are just nasty and unclean. It doesn't have anything to do
Okay,
with that.
but
By
can
the
I
time
talk?
it gets to I'm
Yeah,
not going to argue with you, Dre.
I'm
I'll
not
probably hang up
arguing.
on you tonight
No
because
one,
I
no
am
one is
over
arguing. No one is
you.
arguing. What you did was let somebody move in with no rent,
Okay,
no
but I
no.
just told D Hater I was not going to rehash. I've said everything I was going to say about it. Okay, so I
Okay,
don't
well,
need your
I'm just saying,
opinion
learn. You gotta
or
know how to be a
your
better business
commentary.
lady.
Thank
And
you
That's it.
so
Michelle,
much.
you know
Yes.
he's still talking that same mess because I think it was maybe 2-3 days ago. Last
Uh,
week I saw when you did the segment and he had started some more stuff and you went over it again for the millionth
uh,
time.
uh,
About and you said if you want to see the whole thing, go. So I it popped up and I went and I looked at it.
mm-hmm.
And all this stuff where he says he doesn't mention you and he doesn't talk about you, he did a whole hour segment about you.
Yeah, I
At
know.
least,
He talks about me often. He talks about me in interviews. He talks about me on other people's channel. He talks about me on Miami radio. He talks about me a lot. Okay. So just because
but
you
yet his
can't
people
find
keep saying he don't
you
mention.
can't find evidence of him talking about me on his channel, that does not
Mhm.
mean he does not talk about me.
Exactly, but his people, the thing I'm getting to again, his people
I
keep
can't
saying
hear
he don't
you. I
talk
can't
about
hear
Michelle.
you.
Can you hear me now?
Now I
Can you hear me
can.
now? Okay, but his people keep saying, um, I see his show. He never talks about Michelle. I don't watch him. You know when I watch him? When I see him on your show, because I don't watch him.
Okay.
Okay, because
Mhm.
But
every
like
time I see
Michelle
that
said, but
video, I
like
can
what
smell him, and it's
but
just
Connie, like Michelle
irritating.
said, what she said about Kenya, Kenya playing victim. Michelle doing the same thing. She's playing victim.
All right, you're right. Maybe right.
You
That's
make
the
me
final
laugh, but
straw there.
that's not
Hey,
funny, and she's not
Jezebel.
playing victim.
Oh, that's
Jezebel, hi.
Jezebel.
Hey,
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Hey,
Can y'all hear
Michelle, what
me?
I was saying was that I didn't know you took him to court and sued him. I seen those videos before. I didn't know that you actually y'all went to court and all that
Yeah, we
stuff.
went to court after that. It took another year. Then I had to file for a garnishment. I got a judgment against him. And when I got the judgment, it wasn't for my full amount because I hadn't actually paid to have all the repairs done. I didn't know the extent of all the damage. Those floors were like $10,000 by themselves. I only got a judgment that was for like $6,000 or something. I can't even remember. But yeah, I had to redo the carpet, redo the hardwood floors. Like it was just horrible. And I know like when you turn over properties with tenants, you got to repaint and do all that stuff
Mhm.
anyway. So I didn't even add any of that into it. It was literally just the floors and the damage that the dog had
Damages.
did, the carpet and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And damages,
And
let
the
me tell
fact,
you something.
he didn't have a security deposit either, for me to take out of. So
Right.
everything was out of my pocket. Plus, the 6,000 that I was granted included the 3 months of rent that he was behind. So it was like 1,500 times three plus a extra $1,000 for damages. You know what I'm saying? And I paid way more than that for damages. So yeah,
And Michelle,
I was
even if
never
he,
and my appliances, like people say, it's been a decade, so please forgive me for not being, on it with my accounting. But yeah, it was a lot. And then going back and forth to court, suing him in small claims court, him not showing up, having to get him served was one thing because it took a month or more to get him served. He was hiding. And then we found him at the we got him served at the bar. I got video from the process server for that. So
Oh
he
wow.
handed it to him at Cert bar in Atlanta. And then we went to, when court came, I went to court. He didn't show up. The
Hmm.
judge granted a default judgment. Again, I had to get a garnishment. And in order to get a garnishment, he had to work somewhere. At the time, he wasn't working nowhere. So I literally had to sit on it and wait for him to get a job, which was a year later. I think he got a job at Sister Circle. And because I had his social and all that stuff, I got the garnishment from Sister Circle. He worked there maybe a month or two, got fired. Okay, when he got fired, they stopped the garnishment. And then, because then I had only got like $400 of the 6,000. And then after that, I was trying to garnish his YouTube wages. I had researched on how to do that. I had served Google everything. Like this has been going on. Like I didn't get all of my money till what 2019, something like that. So and I evicted him in 2016. So it took about 3 years of me chasing him and hunting him down. And he put his Google AdSense in somebody else's name. Yeah, so and then when he switched it out of the name, I had a contact with legal at Google and they told me that it was back his channel was back in his name, and that's when they put the garnishment through. And because he was a independent contractor, instead of like garnishing 40% or whatever it is,
Hmm.
he's not an employee, he's a contractor, so I actually got that whole payment for that month. And coincidentally, it was the month that he went in on Kaya or somebody, and the whole check was like $7,000 or something, but they took my 6,000 out of it. So
So how long
it,
had y'all had been friends before all of that happened?
maybe about 3 years.
Oh, so y'all had like a long building up a long friendship. That's
Yeah,
why.
we was cool for a minute. I mentored him and I taught him how to blog and all that stuff. Yeah.
So that's
So
where the hurt come in. At from your video.
Well, no, the
And
hurt. No, I'm gonna tell you where the hurt comes in at because people keep assuming that I'm hurt over the betrayal and all that. I'm over that. Like they say, it's been hashtag a decade, so that's done. What the hurt? Where I'm hurt at is instead of like, and I don't even expect him to be apologetic because I know he's a junkie and that's what junkies do. But instead of like even acknowledging the fact that I should be hurt because you fucked up my property, you stole from me, he took my credit card and was paying shit with it, and I didn't know that till after. It was just a lot. So instead of like acknowledging any of that, he goes to the internet and calls me a liar, says, I'm a bitch, I'm a hoe, nobody likes me, I stink, da da da, and tries to like malign my reputation in Atlanta. And I had been doing it in Atlanta for 10 years, 8 years before I met him. I met him because he came in my DMs begging me to teach him. So, it's bigger than just being hurt over the betrayal. It's hurt over him trying to ruin my reputation. So it's like, okay, reputation ruined. If everybody think I stink, everybody gonna know you a junkie. So that's where I stand.
I got you. Well, I appreciate you for clearing it up and answering my questions. That's all I had wanted.
Anytime, but that other one, he ain't got shit to do with nothing. He ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck what he got to say. He's a clout chaser, and I'm done. Don't even ask me about it.
Exactly. And I really feel like D. Hayden, you heard lifestyle. Like she said not to mention that name, and you came up here and you mentioned it anyway. So what was that about?
Girl,
Be
Because
nice.
she already
leave it
told her not
alone.
to
It's
talk on
done.
it.
It's
Okay.
done. I've answered the questions. I think D. Hayden got what he was looking for,
Yeah,
and we done.
yeah.
Okay. D. Hayden, I
I'm
will say
glad you
that you
got your
are rocking
history
those.
lesson. And anytime you
Yes.
want more history, only thing you gotta do is type in funky ATLien. And I'm sure a lot of people, was talking about me, talking about my vagina stink, talking about this, talking about that. But watch my videos too, so you can get my side of the story. Because it got to the point where, because he was on YouTube before me. Let's
Yeah.
start there. So I wasn't on YouTube when all of that was happening. Like even when that video came out, that was on Periscope. Somebody screen recorded it and put it on YouTube. That's why it looks the way it looks. So when I saw it on YouTube, I took it off. I downloaded it from YouTube and re-uploaded it to my channel so I can make money off of it.
Yeah.
But when it came out, when it was exposed, I didn't expose him. As you can see it throughout that whole video, I was saying my friend, my friend, my friend. And I guess people knew he had been recording in the apartment and they recognized it and they put two and two together because we used to hang out and stuff like that. And they put it out there. And then after they put it out there, I told my side of the story. Then he got mad. So
I got you.
Allegedly.
Oh
Girl,
Lord.
D. Hayden, I will say that you are rocking those gray shorts. Can you tell me more about them? Are those
Miss
your
New
favorite
York, you got
lounge?
almost nothing.
Okay. So what's
Look,
going
we
on with
let
this?
Jazbell say 2 words. Jazbell.
I've been trying to talk. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear
Yes.
you. Hey, Jazzy.
Hey, Angela Oakley.
Hey, how you doing? This is me and my man Charles. People are trying to clown our house online,
Oh, so
but
you
my
know.
man lives within his means, and we have money and plenty of properties. Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay. That's you and your man.
Yes, he did 20 seasons, and he has money. Okay.
And he also
That
got
is a
a
beautiful
kid,
man.
another kid by when
Tell
he
me
was
about this
married
nose
with you.
job.
Um, I mean, you have a friend who had a nose job. People do that. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with that.
Right,
If you
that's
don't like
another
it,
thing
fix it.
too.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Where you
That's
been,
another
Jazbell? We
thing too.
missed you.
Michelle talk about people with plastic surgery, and she love a lady with plastic surgery. That's
Oh
crazy
my
to me.
God, Dre, what is
Michelle,
your obsession? What
after
is your
you did
obsession
what,
with Nene
cause
Leaks?
you talk about Ken so bad. I don't know.
I haven't talked
I
about
don't know if I
Kenya
mess with you
at
like
all.
that no more. I don't
So,
know.
Dre,
Anyway,
what are you
Jazbell, what else
talking
been going
about?
on, friend? Where you been, honey?
I got, I was a part of the crew with the OLG, so I got displaced, but that's okay.
You
So
lost
don't
your
worry
job.
about that.
You're
Yeah.
unemployment. I'm sorry.
Well,
Y'all
you
done one.
fired.
oh,
Can't
right.
fry the
Gassy
chicken
Bell
no
worked that
more.
old lady game?
Yes. Michelle had fired me first, so then I had to go back to my old job.
Michelle didn't fire you. You never got hired because you would never
I,
show up to work.
I got fired.
Let's start there, employee.
I never attended orientation.
I had an assistant who never showed up for work.
Yeah,
I
Jezebel said you was go pay her like she was a Mexican.
She didn't even come to. No, she didn't come to orientation. She don't even know what she was gonna get paid. She didn't even bother.
I'm
She took the
sorry.
Wow,
job and went
Jazzy.
ghost.
Jazzy, how could you like fumble that opportunity?
I ain't fumbled nothing. I'm still in
I
there with
mean, you
Michelle. What you
totally
talking about?
fumbled it. And it's like,
No.
doors like that don't open all the time. You have to
Uh,
seize the moment.
New York, are
hey,
you dating
Michelle,
now?
what's up, friend?
Am I dating?
Yeah.
You know what? I
Hey,
literally
old
went through
crew.
something
Hey,
really.
hey. What's up,
Excuse me.
Dre?
Excuse
And
me.
that's DMV.
Hey,
Wait, who was that?
DMV, you see Michelle over here hating today.
Michelle.
That's
Seriously,
right.
though, you are very biased.
Come on, DMV. Come
Oh.
on.
I am.
You,
You
you,
just finding that out.
no, hell no.
How
Oh.
long you been here?
You know, I'm from the old school,
Do I need to
my
introduce
Michelle.
myself to you again? I thought you knew me.
I do, Michelle, but I'm just saying it can be irritating. I'm
Oh.
not saying
DMV. I don't like her tonight. I swear to God. I don't know what it is. It's
he,
Oh,
like
so y'all want to fight?
no, we
no, because we don't want nobody to play victim.
Oh.
they
Michelle don't
they
play
both wrong, but
They
I
are
do
both
feel like
wrong, but Kenya is wronger, and she lost her job because of her bad judgment. Kenya is old enough to know better. If somebody threatened her with a pow pow, she should have went and filed a restraining order. She
I
should have went to the
agree. I
police
agree.
department.
I
She
agree
should have
with
did
that.
all that.
I
Listen, I'm
agree with
not
that.
saying I never said Britt was right, but what I did say was Kenya using the opportunity at her spa, her grand opening, something that she put $400,000 into. Her
Michelle,
words, not mine,
wait,
was
Michelle. You now
dumb
you
as
know,
hell, and she
no,
lost her job
no,
because of it, and it's all
Michelle.
her
You know
fault.
she did not pay
Period.
no $400,000 for that. It's
Well,
still not
she
open.
said it,
So,
and it's your and she your icon, and so if she a
and Nene
liar,
Leaks is
then
your
Those
that's on
icon.
flowers
her.
came
You up here,
right
you
from
said
Hobby Lobby.
your first thing was shout out to Nene Leaks, and then you got 65-year-old real bitches do fake things over here talking
Hey,
about
Satan,
Nene
New
Leaks
York.
too.
Hi.
65. Damn,
How are
Dre.
Okay,
Can
not
you?
can I
not
please get my
65.
I'm
Shut
retirement?
up.
good. How are you?
Can I please get
I'm
my
Oh my
wonderful,
retirement
honey.
God.
ticket since I'm 65
Great.
years old?
You stay wonderful and you stay the fuck out my business.
Stop that cursing. Stop it
Girl,
right now.
Dre,
look at the old crew up
since
here
I'm so much
tonight.
as 65 years old, can I
Hello.
What is
please
that
get
window noise? Somebody
retirement? I've been
jamming?
working since I was 16, 14 years old with working papers.
Dang, you been working 70 years, real bitches.
Doing what?
My first job, I think, when I was working like a playground monitor or something for summer youth.
Oh,
Playground. What all were you on the playground? Because
Playground.
You know
yeah,
how
I
you
have
let the monitor.
questions.
Well,
Now it makes
in
sense.
my community, they allow two teenagers to be playground monitors for the
But
summer.
how
That
old were
entire summer.
you?
I was about 14 years old. I think I got my working
You said you
papers
was
at
about 40
14.
years old.
oh.
Oh God, Dre,
This is
40?
the old
You
school
were
I am not
40
takeover. I like
on the
this.
65. I am
playground?
not 65, but I'm pretty sure
You
quite
know
a few of
what?
you all are following me on different social media platforms. So you will see my big number reveal on my June 16th on my birthday. Because
Oh,
it's going to be shebang, honey.
A
Understand?
Now
How
Shebang
old are
shebang.
you?
bang.
DMV,
Child.
And then you'll know how old I am.
okay.
real bitches, but don't you? I mean, not real
Hey,
bitches.
real bitches.
DMV. Don't you? And that's what I was saying too. It's so irritating. Like I can see somebody being biased, but right is right and wrong is wrong and weird is weird. And Michelle was been
Both
weird
So
I'm
you
with
think
wrong,
this
that
but
whole
Kenya was
shit.
Michelle is
right?
biased as a motherfucker
Can
all
they
the
not be
time.
both wrong? Can they both not be wrong? And
I
They
one
just
was
both
said
are
wrong
they
and
wrong.
both
one.
wrong,
That's what
but
I said.
Michelle,
And
you be
one was
showing
so.
up like
Listen.
like you male identified, and
Yep.
you be
Oh,
biased as shit. You do, Joe.
DMV,
You
don't
do.
cuss, don't cuss. Let
I'm
just
sorry. I'm
really?
sorry. I'm sorry.
but
But
let
But
her
in
y'all
my
have
have.
in my, in my 60s, I can do what I want to do.
Oh,
but
oh,
listen, Kenya have done so much wrong to people. How
DMV,
could
this
y'all
another one.
sit
Get
here?
him,
How could y'all
get him,
sit here
now you
and
get
call it
say
him.
now male identified. What
how
the
could
hell?
y'all sit
No,
here and
you,
say
you, you, Michelle.
that
I
girl
love.
was wrong?
Let me tell you, I came to you two watching you. I love you to death, but
Uh-huh.
you for real, you are male identified in the mother. than
What
mud.
What do you
here's the
mean by
thing.
that though? Like, what does that mean?
Wait,
Let
what does
me
that
let
mean,
me bring this
DMV?
up right now. Wait. Everybody be quiet. Let me just say this. If I take the side of the opposing party, does that not create conversation and allow us to have an honest and open debate? If I was always on
So
whatever
is that
side
what
you
you
want
be
me to be,
doing? Is that what you be doing?
maybe is it
Duh.
not entertaining? Do we not have conversations?
Nah, you think I don't believe that. I think she really think that what she said was true. Get her, DMV.
I mean, but my opinions are my opinion. I'm gonna present the facts to y'all, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. My opinion may
Michelle,
not
the lady
always
got
be
mad because she
the
said
opinion
Kenya
of
didn't
the general
hug her the way
public.
that she wanted to be hugged. Like, how do you supposed to hug a stranger? That's
I'm not
Brit,
gonna
weird.
argue with y'all.
Brit
I'm
do
not gonna
seem
argue.
kind of off to me though.
And listen to how like she got something in her nose.
Who?
Hey Michelle, you know how we
Brit.
used to do it back in the old days. Don't come on now. Don't get offended. And I ain't trying to offend you. You my girl.
No, we could DMV. I don't care. Like that's my point. Like it doesn't bother me. I want people to have opposing opinions. If everybody agreed with me, how much fun would that be?
Hmm.
Yeah, but you got to
If we
make some type
all
of
thought
common
the
sense
exact
though.
same thing, that would not be a fun conversation.
Yeah, but you
You'd be
got to
like,
make
"You're
some type
right,
of common
you're right."
sense
The
though.
conversation be over, right?
Like Michelle, you made no sense tonight. I was just ashamed. I'm like, she
To
really
you,
doing this?
to you.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
her opinion.
Hey, Liz, welcome
Jazzy
back.
Bill, spit your opinion.
How you doing?
Spell property owner.
I my
Spell
family bought
deed.
me property in Decatur.
Spell tax.
All right. Do I still have an echo? Nero,
No,
tell
you,
me.
Yeah. When you get
you
furniture, you probably won't.
I got furniture. I don't know what's
Michelle, you
going
forgot
on.
about what's the face at the bottom on the left?
How you know she don't have no furniture?
oh, submergent flow. Submergent
No,
flow.
but
Hey y'all.
I wanted to say this real quick.
Hold on, Liz. Hold on, Liz. Hold on, first.
It's our girl. Mm-mm.
With
What's
me?
up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. Welcome.
Hey girl.
Hey,
Hey
Hey.
y'all.
welcome in, welcome
What's
in.
up?
Thank you.
We are
Yeah.
back.
We all in the house, man. It's been a long time. It's been a few years,
Yes,
ain't
we
it?
Okay,
are
we should have
back.
just let Liz talk. Are you gonna
It's
say
been a long
something?
time. But can we talk one after
Yes,
another?
Dre.
Y'all keep talking over each other, and it's annoying me. I'm about to hang up.
Ah, listen, you can go
Okay.
ahead and talk. Whoever want to talk. I just was
No,
chiming
I
in.
want you to talk. It was your turn.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So,
Don't be
okay.
scared.
So DMV is correct. Michelle and I already had this conversation about her being biased about a month ago, Michelle. But Michelle, tonight you are absolutely right. Nobody's right in the situation with that. But I will say I thought Kenya was smarter than that.
For
That's my point.
Then
ignoring somebody? What do you want her to do?
no, what I'm saying is I thought she was smarter because here's the thing: when you start a new business and you had this platform, why would you use it for that? Like,
And so
why would
why
you
her
use
feelings
that
not open up
moment?
today? It's for
Exactly.
That's
you
how
know.
I feel. I said the same thing.
God, that was just
Ain't
dumb.
you and Kenya from the
Your
same
moment
town?
It
to
don't
get.
matter what they got to do with anything.
It's got a lot to do with it.
No, no, no. Michelle, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, she was talking to you,
I'm
Michelle.
talking
You
to
right.
Drake, talking
You
no,
right. You
he
right.
said, is it, yeah, is it me and her from the
Yeah,
same
Michelle,
town?
what
That
that
ain't
got
got nothing to do
anything to
with
do with it?
See, y'all.
it. What they got to do with the prices of tea in China? I'm just saying.
For real.
Yeah. But anywho,
Michelle.
yeah, thought she was smarter than that. It was disappointing.
Okay.
By doing what though?
What I'm saying, like, okay, so if you felt threatened, right, about somebody making a statement or whatever, got back to you what she said, what you do, you lay low and you let her burn herself. You don't take it upon yourself to take it to that level where now it done backfired on you. Come on, you smarter than that. And then you don't use that platform for a new business. You should have been talking about what your business do, not using it for that. Like that's stupid.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
like you wasted the opportunity to be on national TV for
I
that.
agree.
Mhm.
Like that's
How?
stupid
I
to
agree.
me.
Yeah.
The
Hi,
wrong
Liz.
time. It was the
How are
wrong
you?
time, and I
Yeah.
think the choice she made to do it at that time. messed up her
Not
grand
smart.
opening and
Okay,
messed up
but
her.
what about Brit? What did Brit do? You
And
said
what about
everything
Brit?
about Kenya. What did Brit do
Brit
wrong?
didn't have nothing to lose. Kenya did.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like she
Regardless,
said,
they
use those
both were wrong.
platforms.
Michelle, is
Exactly,
Kenya's hair
DMV.
spa still open? Is it still open?
No,
No.
I
So
don't
Who
think it was
asked
ever.
that?
No.
Y'all
It
gonna make me
doesn't.
pull out a
Can
margarita.
I say this, Michelle? I kind of feel bad for Kenya when she was talking to Kelly because I want to like Kenya so bad, but I just cannot forgive them for how they did Nene. But we're gonna move past that. Anyway, I really
Lord, I
kind
pray
of
I'm not
feel.
like that at 60 years old.
Oh God, I really kind of feel bad for Kenya when she was talking to Kelly and saying that she
You real
felt
bitches,
like
you 65 years old and you have a idol.
Wait.
what?
What's wrong with
That's crazy.
65, Dre?
Not with no idol, DMV.
Oh
You ain't
my
got no
God.
Who
idol.
is my idol?
Nene did.
I don't know that. I think that Brit should have been punished in some way. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I don't
And
know
by
And,
you
about
saying
and
Brent. Like
should.
by
you said,
you
we
saying that,
don't know
Michelle,
that. Listen,
Brit,
please don't talk over me.
she
Please, please,
gonna
please.
unfollow you. Watch.
Oh, shut up, Dre.
She already
Radiant.
blocked me.
no, she just gonna hang up on you, Dre.
Y'all done made me forget what I was about to say. Oh, what was I about to say?
The
Shit.
song.
You don't. You
As
think
far as
Brit
her
should have
being a,
got some
You
type
were
of
I don't
talking
know
about
what
they
the
both should have been
appropriate.
penalized.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they both should have been penalized in some way. I don't know what the appropriate punishment is, but we didn't see the entire clip. Like it was heavily edited. Okay. We didn't see no mouths moving. We did hear her. Clearly she had the mic on when she was walking way to the car before she took the mic off. We don't know when she said it, why she's you know what I'm saying? So to me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a jumbled mess until we get the full story. We don't even know the full story, in my opinion.
He said it twice.
Michelle,
Yeah.
you think Bravo did that to protect Brit like they used to
No,
protect Kenya?
Bravo is not protecting Brit from anything at this point. Brit is new. What they protecting her for? She the
From
lowest person.
the gun part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like when Kenya did it years ago, and
Yeah,
nothing
but
happened.
I don't think they protecting her though. At the like what Kenya did was worse than what Brit did. Like I don't think if Kenya wouldn't have done that, I don't think neither one of them would have had no repercussions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But because Kenya
Mm-hmm.
brought revenge P that was allegedly of her being underage, it was so many factors involved in that. And the fact that
Yeah.
it could be considered some type of, sexual harassment to the staff, to the cast,
That
to the
sexual stuff
crew,
on
to
another
the
level
camera
nowadays.
people like
Hmm.
they were exposed to a lot of liabilities when Kenya did that. So it wasn't just
Hmm.
about Kenya and her arguing
Yeah.
over a pow. It was about like Kenya exposing, an explicit image to a room full of people at her workplace.
Yeah.
Right. Now
Yep.
you
Wasn't
think
she
this
at her
Sunday? You
house?
think this Sunday,
Wasn't
Michelle?
Kenya
This
at her
episode is
house?
some, huh?
Wasn't
No,
she
not
Wait
at
a
at
her
her.
minute.
house?
No,
Excuse
she
me.
was
Can
at
we
his
have
Y'all,
house.
y'all are driving me crazy.
one baritone at a time?
Hey, fake New York,
Thank
don't
you.
come for me,
Thank
baby.
you, Miss New York. Michelle, you think this Sunday, this segment that's coming up, will be their biggest one this season? Because I think everybody's been waiting for this, and everybody gonna be watching.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I guess maybe most people watch it on social media.
I,
Clearly, the
I,
ratings didn't
I
nobody watch
watched it on
last week.
no,
TikTok.
no, no. I want to watch
Well,
it in real time. I want to watch it. I stopped watching it like that, but I really want
Y'all
the
let
show
me
to
know
make
what
it,
happened.
and we
I
need
don't.
those ratings.
But
So
now, Michelle,
you cool with it? I'm cool with it.
what was the ratings, Michelle?
I was looking for them. I haven't found them yet.
Okay, because I was watching.
Oh,
What's her name? Kelly. She was on some the other day, and they said it was 2.1 million.
No, it wasn't. They said it was
Did
two
you
point
see that
five
though?
million for the premiere
Yeah.
episode after 7-8 days, and that's not
Okay.
real
That
ratings
was on
because
what? Some Access or
anybody could
Access
accumulate.
Hollywood or
But
something.
the thing is,
Mhm.
like, think about it. Why would they have 7-day ratings for one show? They don't have it for Married to Medicine. They don't have it for any
Mhm.
other show. But they're
Right.
saying that the premiere episode of The Housewives is that after 7 days. That's not how they calculate ratings.
Gotcha.
They just
It's the
doing that
actual day
to make it
to
look
try to
good.
hype it up. I got you. Yeah, I thought about. Yeah,
Michelle,
I thought about that.
Michelle, would you ever do a
Michelle, you
tour?
hang out with Nene all the time. You
Yo.
think there's a chance he might come back?
Wait. Real bitches was talking. Please stop.
I was saying, would you ever do a tour?
A tour?
Yeah, like a tour, like
That's all.
a
I don't
live
want to
show,
work.
live shows.
No.
Michelle ain't trying to do no work.
I
Not on
mean,
purpose.
you can meet
I
and
mean,
greet
I
the
don't know if I
fans.
just happen upon it. I don't know. Anyway, hey, who's next? Liz.
Oh, I just want to say something real quick.
Okay.
Sorry for the echo in my kitchen. Don't drag me. But it's been like a whole year since I first came on here, and like we were shading Kenya's salon because it wasn't open. We called, it wasn't open. You went, it wasn't open.
Why did the
I
people
think,
still be like trying to say that I was making appointments and counseling? like,
but like this
like
is
just
what
me
I
by myself destroy her entire business. I would never. Like I ain't got that kind
if
of time.
like I would think that not only did she get fired because they expected more from Kenya, but because Kenya, like, you should have been smart about the whole thing. Like, you should never showed the explicit pictures at your event.
And she
And
get
so,
17.
Please don't
but
interrupt. Go ahead, Liz.
no, I don't mind too much. It's all love. But anyway, my point is, it's been too long. She's been holding on to that space. She's spending her daughter's money for college fund. If she doesn't act now and have that thing open for on the weekend, it's never gonna be successful. Yeah.
Well, we went by there Saturday and they were having a some kind of event there. Some people was in there blowing balloons and stuff. So I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe she
really?
was yes,
You gotta
maybe
do
she was
something.
giving it out for events or something.
Yeah,
Because
cause
I
she,
saw I checked. Oh, sorry.
That's a
okay.
smart thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
go
was
ahead,
telling.
Liz.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
was
Go
just gonna
ahead.
say no, it's okay. Yeah, I was just saying like, with all the momentum, all the press, like she's getting a lot of fake reviews, positive reviews, right?
Hmm.
If she doesn't act now and have it open, she's gonna be even more embarrassed. Because like, if people still want to support you after you show the dick pics and whatever, like whatever it
Mm,
was, we could argue if it's not revenge porn, it is revenge porn. It was explicit images. I don't
right.
like for me, I don't like it wasn't a threat. It is I don't like to play that game. Like, it just shouldn't have been done. And I also want
Yeah.
to say, like, there's no such thing as a perfect victim. That's what I was thinking of when, Brit was exposed. I was like, well, maybe, she is in that lifestyle, but she should have never, been exposed like that. I also feel, you know, I don't like Kenya's character. I can't say I don't like her. I don't like how she lies. I don't like how she
Hmm.
treats people. But Brit should have never uttered, still got a pistol. That
Yeah.
should have never came out her mouth. She should have never made sure she heard it. Because even though she's over there, it's still a threat. Even though it's in the rec, she was talking to Kelli. And even if she was talking about, oh, we're in Bankhead, because I've seen people, whatever they were. I'm not from Atlanta.
Hmm.
I know it's an open carry state. You should never utter things that may be perceived as a threat and and people can hear it, right? So
Hmm.
there's no such thing as perfect victim. I don't have to like Kenya to not like what was said. And I felt like, again, girl, I made fun of your salon. I wrote a bad review because you were playing games and your assistant Caitlin was playing games when I asked her what kind of treatment it was. But
Hmm.
if you want to be successful, this is your time now to do it. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Because it's been over 2 years and you're paying all this money to rent a space and it's not making money. Kenya, you could at least open the doors, sell those products, make a little change. I would have been living there. I would have been, okay, I have this space. I'm paying rent. I'm paying $400. I would have slept there. I would have had all my products delivered from China, wherever. I would have been like, yep, these doors are open. I'm going to play music. Everybody, like, if I didn't sell one bottle a day, I would have thought I was a failure. But if you don't try, you will never succeed. So
Yeah.
we can
That's true.
shade you, Kenya. Like, I know you're watching. We can shade you, and
Yeah.
we don't have to like you. But if you want to succeed, do it now. Do it
Yeah.
now, because when Sunday comes and the dick pics are showed, just how everybody's like, "Can you come back? Can you come back?" If it turns out there were pictures of the lady underage, it's not gonna happen. So
Hmm.
act now before Sunday comes and get your money. That's all I had to say. Everyone stay blessed. Don't
Thank
fight
you,
in these
Liz.
streets. All right,
All
everyone
right.
have a good night.
Appreciate
Thank you
you.
for listening to my echoes. Good night.
Oh, we got Mr. Woods in the building.
Mr.
Dang, everybody
Woods.
quiet.
Hey, Mr. Woods.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Good. How
Good. How
you
you
doing?
doing?
I'm
Hey,
doing good.
Woods.
What's
Wait
going
a
on? It's
minute. It's
good
an
to see
echo.
everybody.
Wait.
Um, yeah, thank you. Because I really want the floor. What's up, Michelle?
Hey, Mr. Woods.
Listen, you doing big things. I'm watching you on all the platforms. I see you.
What
You
platform you ain't seen me on?
girl, Nene, you doing it. I see you. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey,
Thank you.
real quick. So since everybody want to talk about woe is me for Kenya and Brit Eady is wrong for this, that, and the word. Let me tell
So
y'all
who do
something.
you think is like? What do you feel about it? Was Kenya vindicated or no?
This is really how I feel about it. Sometimes people don't need to try to jump out there like they big bad, like they from the streets and call people peasants, and then they get what they deserve.
Oh.
If people really pay attention for the last 15, 16 years of watching this show, that
Uh-huh.
people have posed threats out their mouth about harming people with their hands. Do y'all not remember when Kenya and Drew Sidora and all of them was outside talking about what they would do to Marlo when she was
Uh-huh.
about to fight Kandi and this, that, and the third? Like, do y'all
Uh-huh.
not remember when Phaedra sat on that couch with a whole taser? And y'all mad about this girl talking about whips and chains because this girl called her a president? Don't get mad because she said, "Hey, I'm introducing you to who the hell I am." Don't come up here and try to talk game. What y'all fail to realize is every pretty woman that come on that show that Kenya feel threatened by, she want to do something stupid. And at
Mm.
this point, she is too old to be acting like that. She has a whole daughter that she spent her whole college fund on to get this woe is me for this hair spa that should have been open. All this stuff leading up to this moment, I don't care. Kenya was wrong. She should have a little bit more couth and decorum about how she handled herself at this age or whatever. Let that girl run her mouth. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't have to go and do what you did and expose this lady
Have
and
y'all noticed everybody who's
hold on, but
defending Brit are
mute
peasants?
him.
Where you
I'm
go?
talking.
Wait. How
I'm
he get in
talking.
here?
I'm
Go ahead.
talking. You know what I'm saying? What my point is that this lady has ample opportunities. I was actually going to turn into a Kenya fan this season because I really
Mm-hmm.
wanted her to be the one to be the OG to rally in these new girls and this, that, and the third. Don't be so petty and then be sitting in the car talking about let her touch me if she wants to. Watch what happens. Stop
Mm-hmm.
poking the bear, and then when somebody bite back, you're supposed to be above reproach. You're supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
the part of history, Black history
Yep.
at that. So
Yep.
at this point, I don't care what happened to Kenya. This was
Oh.
Kenya's supposed to be shining season, and she ruined it from all different angles, and especially from a business angle. If you spent $400,000 in opening up this spa, and you was making all these money with this hair products and tapping into $1 billion industry, and then you turn around and ruin it just because somebody said what they said, you don't know how to let stuff roll off their back. Shit, I learned that from Dre. We learned that how you understand what I'm saying? Like you just don't let certain things bother you if it's not what is true. But you're not gonna come in here and call nobody no peasant and then act like a victim when they pipe up at you. Because some people
Mm-hmm.
forget that these women come from the streets, come from the hood, and they made it out the mud. And sometimes you can take the hood out the girl, but you can't take you can take the girl out the hood, but the hood don't come out the girl. And Britt Eady
Mm-hmm.
just seems like that. She do seem like she call on her sisters a lot.
But did you see
Her,
when Brit? Well, the teaser for next week, Brit brought Kenya Roses and apologized, and Kenya
yeah,
still revealed the reveal.
and still did it.
Yeah.
And still did it. And everybody talking about, oh, they're both wrong, this, that, and the third. Y'all gotta stop. Like honestly, stop always trying to paint Kenya like she just been this lady that's been up in flames. Oh, she's been vindicated. That lady wasn't vindicated to me. What she did was she made a stupid mistake for
Okay.
this
Because
network.
how was she vindicated? And she the one who got fired. She the one
And
who
She
guess
been
lost
a
her
what?
hater the
job.
whole
She the one
time.
who lost her income. Like, how was she vindicated?
Exactly. And then on top of that, you having everybody else tell your story. I was really wanting to see Kenya, what she was gonna bring. I really did. I like how her and Porsha was vibing and all that on top of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Then on top of
Mm-hmm.
that, if I'm looking at this season, it's overly self-produced.
Mm,
It's overly. It
I
seemed like
agree.
it's a whole bunch of fake storylines being put together. This, that, and the third. they're trying to make Porsha out to be a villain, and she taking the
That
bait.
Drew and Portia story is so fake. That
Yeah,
Portia,
like
that Drew and Ralph story is so fake, and Dennis and like all of that. They got that quick, fast, in a hurry because of the Simon stuff didn't go the way it was supposed to go. To me,
exactly because wasn't Porsha and Simon supposed to be this power couple coming back in, and then all of a sudden
yeah, but
the
even with
stuff.
that, I think Portia thought that Simon was gonna be begging her back, and he was gonna be a part of her story. But after she filed
Yeah,
for divorce, Simon was like, "No," and then it went
yeah.
to hell.
And
Yeah.
I was watching I was watching your live the other night when you was live with Peter, and
Mhm.
I like what Peter said. Peter funny, but I like what he said about how none of these women have businesses thriving like they supposed to. And Kenya
Mhm.
had an opportunity. She had an opportunity, and she ruined it. She
Mhm.
ruined it. And now you saying that it's an event space. It's been an event space. You feel what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah,
don't.
I always said it was a content creation space.
Yeah, everybody knows that. But at the end of the day, stop trying to say it's Brit Eady. She said this, that, and the third. Y'all be trying to act like y'all ain't heard people say they got guns and this,
Well,
that, and the
Kenya
third.
said it, remember? And everybody trying to make amends for Kenya talking about she was in her closet. But Kenya literally pulled the gun out and showed it on camera
Hello, like y'all
and
trying to.
said, "I'm taking this with me for Phaedra." She
Yeah,
said that.
like
So,
people
eh,
forget. Like, stop trying to
uh-huh.
be delusional to the fact of the matter that this lady has always been this way, and sometimes that lady get what she serves out. You get what you give. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I just feel like, hey, she ruined a great opportunity, even if she wasn't going to be there for a long season and this, that, and the third, because nobody cares about Drew Sidora. Like, I really don't care. I would have rather seen
Mhm.
Kenya like bring these girls together in some form of fashion, but she couldn't even do that. Like, she looks absolutely ridiculous. I feel like the season is good. This is just a new era of women, and we just have to fall place to it. But I also want to say this: some of these other bloggers and some of these other people, they need to stop trying to clout chase off of this stuff and sit down and stop pushing these girls to self-produce themselves because they ruining these franchises left and right, up and
Oh,
down.
okay.
And I'm
Cool.
gonna leave that right there. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad that
Always
everybody's
a pleasure,
doing
It's good to see
good
friend.
you, Mr. Woods.
and things
Thank
like
you so
that.
much.
Yeah, I
Good
haven't
to
seen
see
y'all in
you,
so
Wood.
long. I just wanted to get up here because I'm trying to be funny. I was being summoned and I haven't been up here in a while. But
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I really think these
what?
filters that we use nowadays really give us a self
Oh my
inflated
God.
Oh,
vibe. We
oh.
know that that's
Well,
not
you
your
can't
real
speak on
face.
using
Oh,
a
we
filter, Miss New
wait,
York,
hold on.
because you have
Everybody up
never
here knows this is
revealed
how I
yourself.
look in real life, boo. Sorry, you mad?
That's not your real mug,
Oh,
can
okay.
it?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Anyway,
That is his
um,
real face.
gifted
Thank you.
out.
Yeah, no,
Can
but
we?
it's like
Okay, I'm about to wrap this up because we haven't been talking about nothing else. We just been shooting the shit,
Oh,
and
wait,
I'm
wait.
just
I got
letting
one more
Michelle,
people.
thing,
are we
Michelle.
going to
Michelle,
Patreon?
hold on.
Jazzy
Wait.
girl,
Uh-uh.
he got a filter on.
I got one
Michelle,
more
what's
thing.
up, girl?
Hold
I
on,
got
y'all.
one
Are
more
we
Hold
thing.
going
on.
to Patreon,
Hold
Michelle?
on. Stop talking over everybody.
All right.
Jeez.
I got one more thing,
Gifted
y'all.
Ali. Hello. How are
What's up,
you?
Michelle? How you doing, baby?
I ain't seen
Good.
you in a long
Welcome back.
I know, right? It's been a while. What's up, Woods? Taking my boy, Mr. Woods. Hey,
What's
Michelle,
going on?
you got a lot of
Michelle,
shit.
stop.
You got a lot of shit going on, Michelle. So I just came up to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
You
you.
blog Guadish. You the queen of your shit. Can't nobody come for it. You know what I mean? Don't you worry about nothing.
yeah.
Thank you. I ain't
I
worried
got
about
you.
nothing, child. Ain't nobody gonna see me in these streets. Especially no dude. Child, I
No,
ain't worried
you
about that.
you behind the gates.
Jazzy Bill.
Hey, behind the gates. That's a good
Behind
one.
the gates, in front of gates, in front of the
Jazzy
Waffle House.
Bill.
It don't matter. Ain't nobody pulling up on me.
That part.
What?
No, but
What you
to
been
your
up
to
to?
your topic though, I had to,
I'm like Brit. I got hot sauce in my bag.
Swag.
let me get some of the hot sauce. My shit
I
gone.
know that's right.
Ah,
What you been up to, Jazzy Bill?
I don't know why he
What
flirting
can
with
you
me
turn on
too.
your camera? Gifted. I kind of
well, I
can't remember
appreciate
how
you,
you
Gifted
look.
Ali.
You know I'm always pull up when I can. I don't be catching you live. I be busy and shit, but you know we
Yeah,
all having a
Yeah.
good time. We used to have a good time, but see
we
my boy
did.
Mr. Woods and shit. I said I had to pop up here too. Listen, but to your topic though, I mean I feel like a victim don't need help. You know, so I don't have to tell you who was right or wrong. Whoever is a
Uh-huh.
victim in the situation, it is what it is. Only thing I can say is the question was, is Kenya more vindicated? And that's my Aquarius sister, so I'm gonna just say it like this.
Oh,
I'm gonna say yeah. Only reason I'm a Chicago nigga, so
uh,
Uh-huh.
when you started, when you do something, whether it's with your words, whatever you do, How I come back, don't gauge it. It is what it is. Like, that's just how we do. Y'all look at us on the TV and be like, damn, Chicago people cutthroat. That's exactly how the fuck it is. When you come at us, we, you know what I'm saying? The
So
return
who is
is.
the Chicago person? Kenya?
No, I'm saying my point of view. I'm
Oh,
supporting this situation because of my point of view from where I'm from is
so
old
you
girl.
think
Old girl
that
said what she said, and it is
uh,
what it is. Like how a person responds, I can't gauge that. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
okay.
Watch your mouth.
But when she responded, she didn't hurt the girl, she hurt herself.
That's facts. It could come, you know, sometimes you do some shit, you end up going to jail. It do hurt
But
yourself.
I'm saying, but when she did it though, you don't think she should have been thinking that, okay, I'm doing this at my spa grand opening? Like she
Yeah,
should have
that's
saved it for somewhere else. Like
that's
that's
definitely the
weird.
expectation is that you use maturity and you grown and you've been in the game for a while, so you should
You know
know
what, Allie?
what
You
to do
talking
for
all
sure.
this tough
Hey,
from
hey, hey,
Chicago stuff,
hey,
but
hey.
you're not telling the people that you're gay.
Oh God, don't do that in New York. I'm about to hang up. Get the
Don't
Ali.
you ain't got to hang on. I'm not paying attention to a male
Okay.
impersonating a female. I'm not interested.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to pay me. Listen, so no, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? She should have used her wisdom in the situation, but I mean, that's just how she get out anyway. And I just feel I feel like, man, old girl shouldn't have came with that gun stuff anyway. That's just what it is. I know Kenya did it before. You know, me personally, I watched the show for one person. I always pick one person. So it was Marlo. You know, that was my
I
girl.
like Marlo too.
Yeah, so this season I'm watching because my hometown girl from Harvey in Chicago is Angela. I like Angela. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know
Yeah, and I like
I know some
Charles.
of her family
Yeah.
members, so I like her. So I'm watching it for her. And yeah, Kenya was wrong, and old girl was wrong. I
Okay.
mean, what's
I
the
can agree with
argument?
that.
What's
They
the
were both.
argument? We want to know who was more wrong or some shit. Like, what's the argument?
No, I just think that, people are arguing because Kenya was fired over it, and they trying to make it seem like because, Kenya said that Brit, threatened her with a weapon and blah blah blah,
Right,
that
right.
meant that Kenya's what she did should have been resolved. You know what I'm saying? Absolved. And I
Yeah,
don't feel that, Kenya did what she did. And again, it was a liability to more than just Brit. It was a
right,
liability to the network. And so the network is,
nice.
protecting themselves business wise. So of
Hey,
course they're gonna do
low key though, Bravo got a habit of that. Certain shit that happened later on wouldn't happen if they did something had some repercussions for the first situation. So Shorty talking like that on camera, mic'd up, that should have been handled. Shorty should have went ahead and got her papers. I ain't gonna lie.
But okay,
Should
and
have
I
got her
understand
papers.
that. But my thing is we didn't even see the girl mouth movement. I don't like the edit. Like if I would have it should have been more clear of when she said it, how she said
Oh,
it.
we see
If
her
she was
mouth moving. All right.
I'm okay. Well, fire
okay.
the AI who said it. I don't know, but whoever said it at whatever time they said it, it was wrong. And then people heard it. That was she was walking past while Kenya
Yeah,
was
yeah, because she
responding
was
to it.
Mike. That's why she
Yeah,
pulled the
so
mic off, So yeah.
Shorty was tripping. Then Bravo ain't VH1 too. So you got to know how to use your words when you come to Bravo. You don't act
Yeah.
like. And when she first came on there too, I was like, oh, this girl giving me love of hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. And she showed it right then. Like the girl just called you a peasant. Like you ain't never been called out your name before. Why are we talking about guns anyway?
Yeah.
Ain't
No,
nobody talking
I
about
know
that.
she said it because we heard her voice, but what I'm saying was, her back was to the camera and we didn't see her. Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah,
And we
yeah,
know she said it. It's just a matter of, conversation at this point because they did what they wanted to
yeah.
do.
No, just suspend her. Don't fire her though. Just suspend her for. Because I mean, wait. Quick question. Where did she
Uh-huh.
get the pictures from? Was old girl like an
Don't
OnlyFans
nobody
person or
know. That's
something?
the point. We don't know yet. We
Did she
don't
used
know.
to be
Maybe
on
we'll find out.
OnlyFans or something? Did she get it? She
I don't
quit it?
know. She said she used to be a video vixen when she was in high school. So that's the point too. She might have been underage when she was performing this sex act on this picture.
Oh
So
no.
there's a lot of variables that people have been, speculating
Yeah,
that, the reason why Kenya was actually fired. So we don't
yeah.
know.
Well, we having the conversation without knowing all the facts. So, of
Yeah,
course, any of us can be wrong, but we just expressing our opinion on what we saw and how it made
right.
how it made us feel. But again, shout out to you. Shout out to
Thank you.
your squad. I'm looking at the comments. They always show me love. I appreciate y'all, and
Well, I
I
don't know what
enjoy it.
for. You're a fraud.
Hey, and you a fucking stalker, Michelle. Let me say this real quick because I really don't want
Oh,
to.
I got something
I
to
really
say.
don't want to address this motherfucker. But let me say this.
Don't curse. Don't curse.
All right, my
Say
bad.
it without
That
cursing.
that thing above you up there went and followed me on Bigo and was stalking the hell out of me. I said, well, what the hell is going on? So the motherfucker. I mean, wait. So that thing tried to troll me and don't know you're gonna come on a platform where I'm running shit at, and everybody
Oh,
was kicking Shorty out at they live. Every time you
oh,
came out, I had power over you. So Michelle, don't let this thing, disrespect people that's coming up here to show you love. Like, Shorty need to learn how to chill out.
Yeah.
It ain't entertaining at all.
You know what? Let me just say this because you're trying to make it seem like I was.
Don't respond. Don't respond because your priorities.
Michelle, why New
Your
York can't
priorities.
defend herself?
No, she ain't got to defend her priorities. Is messed up.
But y'all
You
making
should
it seem something
everybody
that is
knows.
not.
You should
Y'all
be
can talk about
impersonating
that.
Everybody knows.
You should be impersonating somebody that'll pay you.
Everybody knows that when I was on that app, I
Impersonate
ran that
Beyonce,
app.
not a reality
I
star.
ran that app. So don't
Impersonate
do me.
Beyonce. It might make you some money. Get the hell out of here.
Don't do me.
Okay.
Nah.
Everybody knew that I ran that app. When I was, everybody knew Miss Petty New York.
Is anybody gonna say amen? You ain't run nothing.
So let's not do that, honey.
You ain't run nothing.
You did.
Sweetie, I ran that app.
Mr.
And
Woods,
I'm
you
good
said she
in
did.
any hood. Yeah, hello.
Mr. Woods,
I was with the who's
Mr.
who.
Woods, you already know that thing.
I was the go-getter girl.
Nothing.
Miss New York is a troll. I love Miss New York just like I love all of y'all. Like that's what she does. So, hey, that's what that app was for.
So
But that's not what
I don't need you to
say.
defend me.
I'm gonna defend everybody.
Impersonate Michelle.
And on that note, it has been so wonderful to have all of you, all of my old time homies in the building. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kandi, Miss New York, Dre, Mr. Woods,
Connie still riding
Jasmine,
that Metro bus, huh?
Real Rich, like everybody was here. I live. Miss Fake New York, like I live. So I appreciate y'all. It was
how
just
far
like
is your
20
stop
minutes
before
all
you get
over
off the
again.
bus?
What?
Connie, she on a bus. How far is your stop
I
before
am
you get
not
off the
on the bus,
bus?
Dre. I'm not on a bus, okay? I'm
Next
riding,
stop,
yes. You know what, Dre?
Lindbergh.
That's why I
Michelle
pray for
not
you all the
done giving
time.
her shout out.
Miss Kandi minded her business. She is not bothering you.
It's dangerous for her to be out there on that city bus like that. Next stop,
Look,
Atlanta
Michelle,
Airport.
please trying to find out my business. Why I'm riding is not your business. Don't worry. I'm on my
Miss
way home.
Kandi,
You been
listen.
I
driving
ain't
that bus
kidding.
a
You can't
long
trick me in
time.
this like that, Dre. They want me to tell him what I'm doing. No, I'm
You
almost home, Dre.
you in
I'm good,
Atlanta,
baby.
Connie? I could
Huh?
come get you. Are you in Atlanta? I could come scoop you up, take you home.
No, Dre. I appreciated everything you did while I was in the hospital. You're good. Me and you, we all right.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Well, I didn't know you were hospitalized. I really wish you healing.
Oh well, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. But Dre
I really mean
took care of
that.
me. He took
Yes.
care of me because Michelle couldn't be there, so Dre stepped up.
That is amazing.
Oh no.
That's why I let him get on my nerves. I have to. I mean, you know.
Wait,
Hey,
so
Cause I,
can
Connie.
you share like what he
Yeah,
actually did for
can
you?
you
Like what
share
did
what
he
I
do for
did for
you?
you?
no, because I don't want to put Dre out there like that. Next thing you know, y'all all be calling him when
Well,
something
did
go
you see him
wrong.
in person?
And
Oh yeah. Don't let
Was
them
it
know.
monetary? Because Dre, let me hold some.
no, no,
Oh,
he did
Jay,
not
you got
ask
a new auntie, huh?
me. He came like Jesus. He didn't ask for a thing. Nothing.
Oh, I
Dre
know
wanted to
that's
pay me his
right.
He said,
$5.
pay, look, he said, pay it forward. So that's what I did.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, praise
Amen.
the Lord.
Jezebel, we ain't heard from you much. I know we keep talking over you, friend Angela Oakley's.
I know I
What
miss Jessie
you
Bell.
doing up there?
Yeah, I was trying to rally for my Oakleys, but y'all wouldn't let me.
Okay, go ahead, Jezebel. What's been going on for you? You've been MIA for months, and you finally back. Happy to see you.
Yes, thank you for welcoming me back
We
every
miss
time.
Jazzy.
So
Yep.
did.
Appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you guys.
Ran out
Thank
of
you.
FMLA.
Right. I don't know. I just can't get my mind around this working thing. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit.
Hey, Jazzy Bell.
Who likes working?
Wait,
At
so you have
all.
a like tell me about the job. Like what do you do?
Walk into
Nigga, I
McDonald's.
wish
Can
I
I
would
take your
tell you
order?
anything.
You can tell me what
Right.
industry I'll tell you what industry I work in without, any,
Miss New York
putting
work
I
in
any
the
don't know,
medical
New York. You
field.
stalking people.
Yeah, I heard you
No,
you
Gifted,
stalking people, so
excuse
you
me.
might.
Gifted is an ultimate loser. He's a disgrace to humanity.
Oh my
What he
God.
said was a
Pay
total
me.
lie.
Pay me.
I
Pay
got
me.
new babies.
Can we not argue? Can we all just get
I just
along?
Hey,
Right.
I was stalking him. I literally
hey,
just
Michelle, I do
happened to
got a
be
question
on the
though.
app and
I do got a
literally
question though,
just
New
Michelle.
York, did you at least send him
mistakenly.
some diamonds or whatever y'all be sending over there? Diamonds or bananas, whatever y'all be
Beans,
sending
ain't
over
it
there.
Trophies,
beans?
trophies and shit.
Let
No,
it
listen,
go.
Michelle, I
Absolutely
do got
not.
a
I'm not
question.
gonna share my possessions with a loser.
Michelle, listen, I got a question. I don't know if you talked about this, but how you feel about the way when Shamia was playing her song, how
Uh-huh.
Porsha was acting?
Oh, man, heard it.
I did talk about that. I felt like Portia was putting 20 on 10. I felt like she was acting, but it is what it is. And it created conversation and people like Portia ain't shit, whatever.
That
Yeah,
song was terrible though.
I think the
It really
biggest
was.
thing between them is her mama saying, don't trust a dog that bring a bone. Like that was
thanks.
the worst part. But as far as her just saying, is that Drew? Who is that? Like you could tell Portia be acting and it be bad acting at that. So
Hey,
Michelle,
did
uh,
when
did
her
you?
mother said that, who was she talking about? When she said about the bringing the bone or whatever.
She was talking about Shamia.
Shamia.
Oh, Samia? Miss
Yeah,
Hmm.
Diane
you
was
should go
talking about
watch Shamia's. You should go watch Shamia did a kind of like a speak on it on her channel where she was
Oh,
talking
okay. I can
about
go
it.
see
And,
it.
her mom was actually on there. Her mom was saying that she used to be friends with Miss Diane and she didn't like,
It used to be
Miss Diane
She
calling
said
her daughter a
Diane,
dog.
not Miss Diane. She said I used to be
past
friends with
Ooh.
tense. She used to
Diane.
be.
Yeah, she said used to be.
Michelle,
Hey, I
why you
think
biting your tongue?
because I'm up here. Listen,
Oh,
hey
well,
Michelle,
Shamia got a YouTube channel, Michelle.
hey Michelle, hey Michelle. I think Shamia is the typical person that dim their own light just to lift other people up, and then when it's their turn, sometimes they friends don't know how to natural. It's kind of
Yeah.
natural to be kind of envious or jealous because it's always been about them. They've
I don't
always
think
put them people
she
up.
actually dimmed her own light. I just think she's just humble. Like even now, like it ain't she ain't just moving that mansion. She just humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
she real.
so
Yeah,
and now that she got, the opportunity, she has a peak, she ain't got no reason not to pop her shit. So she might as well. And that's what I like about her. Like she real Atlanta. She
yeah,
real like and she's not like overly grandiose or whatever with it. Like she not trying to
She's
like
not
look
Kelly.
down her nose at nobody or whatever. Like it's like Shamia, like you could go over her house right now, eat some chicken. You know what I'm saying? And I like her being that, down
Yeah, that
home
chicken
type
did
of girl.
look good though, Michelle.
no,
That she was making.
not with that damn soup packet. I'm good on that.
The onion soup.
Yeah,
It
Lipton.
was just
Don't,
baked. I don't know how she cook it because I ain't watching
just
all of
make
it.
your own gravy, y'all. Don't put no Lipton in your goddamn
I did that the other day. I
in
made
your
some chicken.
chicken, man. Ugh.
I made my own gravy. But anyway, y'all have been wonderful. I appreciate each and every one of y'all
I'm
for
glad to
tuning
see
in.
Miss Connie finally made it home. 2 bus rides, 1 train ride, and walk
Why
the
are you
block.
How did
leaving
you
so
know I was?
early?
How did you know
Huh?
I was home, Dre?
Cause you off the bus.
Oh
Ooh,
my god, do y'all have each other numbers? Can
ooh.
y'all talk on the phone?
Miss Connie, if you need anything, just let me know.
I will do that, Dre. Thank you so very much. And just so you know, you are right. I am home. I just walked in my house. Been gone for 3 weeks. I can't wait to unpack and just chill. Michelle, I love you. I love you guys. It was really
Oh, we
nice
love
to finally. Who I'm sorry. It was really nice to finally catch a live that I could actually participate in. Jazabelle, I have missed you. You're one of my favorite people. Okay.
You said
Um,
Thank
Jazzyville.
you.
yes. Ain't
Shut up,
Jazabelle in
Dre.
here?
Yeah,
Yes,
she has
ignore
no
him.
personality. That's why I'm like
No, Jazzy
Jazzyville.
cool
Dre,
as
you
hell.
Okay.
sound
Shut up, Dre.
Nobody pops Michelle, but I love all of y'all. Okay.
All right. Good night, Miss Kearney.
Oh, I
Love
want to show
you.
Michelle. I want to show you something real quick, Michelle.
Oh,
She
okay.
must be
Okay, hold on.
Jazzyville auntie. Ain't
Michelle,
nobody could have
remember,
said nothing like that.
What
remember
mean?
when I got Bryson?
Uh,
Remember when I got
Bryson?
Bryson some
Bryson?
years ago? And you and Dre, I was going not years ago, but Bryson just turned 3. But you and Dre, well, not you, but Dre yelled at me one night because he heard me yelling at the dog, telling him don't pee on the floor or whatever.
Oh, uh-huh.
Well,
I don't remember.
Yeah, we remember that.
okay, they, they, they
Yeah.
don't remember. But look,
How can we
Michelle, hold on
forget?
a second.
Let me see. You gonna show me the
I'll show
dog? You gonna
you.
show me the baby?
I
Let
got
me
2
see.
now.
What I'm looking
He
at?
said, put the
Oh,
phone
Dre,
down, lady.
what am I?
Oh, that's nice. A nice dog right there.
you
What am I
know
looking
you're
at?
talking. Right? Wait, wait, wait.
Oh, it's
Come on,
clean.
baby.
Ooh, it's clean.
Say hi, Michelle.
Oh,
Come
you
on.
got two babies. Look
Yeah.
at the two babies. Hey, babies. What are
Okay.
their names?
Well, you remember I had Bryson, and we got Bryson got Blaze for Christmas Christmas 23.
Uh-huh.
So because I was working so much, and he's supposed he's supposed to be here because I'm gonna tell you something. If it had been 2 more weeks, I wouldn't have him because 2 weeks after I got him, that's when they diagnosed me. And I was like, how the hell am I gonna take care of two dogs? But the Lord has blessed me.
Come on.
And I have the both of them. They are my therapy. They keep me going and they push me to keep fighting. But it's
And
just
they
me
have
and
a
them.
haircut. You should see
Every day is
Biggie.
a blessing. Amen.
Yes. Yes,
Show
it
us
is.
Biggie, Michelle. I bet you he ain't got no haircut.
Who?
What?
Wait.
Biggie.
Here, come here.
Biggie. Michelle, show us
Oh my
Biggie.
god.
You did say, Michelle, a few days ago you was taking him to get to the groomers. You said it.
No, I didn't take them to get. I had the groomer come here, and
Oh.
I didn't like the way they didn't cut them short enough. That was like 2-3 weeks ago. Maybe.
Oh, okay. See, I ain't got your kind of money. I have to take mine to the groomer. They don't come to me.
Biggie don't want to be
Okay.
bothered. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm kind of
Oh, Biggie
losing my
look.
breath and can't talk much. So I'm gonna say goodnight and I'll try my best to catch you on the next one, Michelle. I love y'all all. Stay blessed.
All
Good
right.
night,
You
Miss
Stay
Good
blessed.
Birdie.
night.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night.
Good night.
Look at Biggie. Biggie, you want to play David Sasha?
Somebody said call
Oh
Peter.
my god.
You want to play David Sasha, Biggie?
Biggie, like, man, if y'all don't get out of
What
my
is
face.
this? Animal Planet? Can we? I'm not done talking about my.
Right, the one who called Biggie. Biggie was asleep.
now
He just woke
now we
up.
seen Connie dogs, we seen Michelle dog. Now Jacksonville is just trying to see you.
Oh,
Dre,
oh
I
my
don't
God.
even have an insult for that. I can't even go that low. Um, why you didn't respond to Mr. Woods earlier?
What do you say?
Uh-oh.
Oh, now you don't know what he said.
I don't.
Oh,
She trying to wake it back up. She trying to wake it back.
All I said is Dre taught me how to have tough skin. That's it.
Yeah. You see how she's trying to
Dre,
start something?
ain't nobody worried about nothing Dre say, child.
Not a thing.
Everybody be like, why you let Dre talk to you like that? I'm like, who? Ain't nobody said Dre. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tonight. It's been fun. This was so enjoyable.
you hanging up?
Huh?
No,
Michelle, you
never
not gonna
wants
go to
you to go.
Patreon?
I
No,
gotta go
never.
We
take some more pictures.
we
Take some
back
more
now,
pictures.
Michelle.
Oh my God. Okay, you want me to go to Patreon tonight?
Yeah,
Why you just can't
Can
stay
I show a picture
here?
of my dress before we go?
girl, who you think gonna be waiting for you all them hours?
Oh,
What you talking- Nobody. That's why I said it's too late to go on Patreon tonight.
I
Can y'all
wanted to
hear
ask,
me?
yeah, what did
Girl,
Jacksonville
it's
have to say about the
12:24. We
Oakley?
used to go on
Well,
Patreon
good.
1 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to leave.
God. Anyway, what now? What
I'm
happened?
going to
What?
leave. I'm gonna leave for all you homophobics. I'm
Oh
going to
no,
say
Oh,
good
girl,
night.
girl,
That part.
I'm going to say
oh,
that the baddest bitch signing off, honey.
not the
Real
no.
I'm
bitch, you
finna
homophobic.
know we love
I'm
you.
That
finna
part.
smoke my
Why
good
she say
shit. I'm
homophobic?
finna say good
I ain't
smoke my shit
homophobic.
and
I'm right
say
there
good
with you.
night.
I wear my
I
rainbow
gave y'all a
proud.
glance of the baddest bitches for the next 6 months. Y'all see me
What'd you hear
again.
call me?
Good night. Bye
Oh,
Gotta
bye.
bye.
smoke a Newport.
What's wrong with
Wait,
him?
Cigarette.
because y'all homophobic talking stuff.
Who is
Exactly.
homophobic?
In my dress pretty.
Yeah, that body bad,
It
Michelle.
is
Good.
Michelle.
You look
Ooh.
good.
And the house too.
Ooh, ooh. So you can get this dress on LTK.
Oh, not too silly.
ShopLTK.com.
Nope.
What about
Nope.
the rug? Where can I get the rug
The
from?
rug is on LTK as well. Let me see what's on my
For real?
LTK. Hold on.
I was just playing, but for
Yeah, I
real.
put
Jessica,
that
I
up
want to
there.
hear what you got to say about the Oakleys.
Yeah, you didn't finish.
Oh, so I'm just trying to say we have officially stepped back into the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Absolutely.
What a picture. Oh,
What the hell is
Yeah, I see that.
LTK?
There you go.
Michelle, what is that?
What
This
is
you can
LTK?
shop my outfits. Everything I wear is on here. So when y'all see me, y'all can quit asking me where I get it from, and you can go here and you can buy
Oh
Not
damn.
you an influencer. Oh my God.
it.
You
You just not realizing I got an LTK. I bet I got it right after I went to London when everybody was asking me about that fur coat. And so I had put the fur coat on here. See, there you go,
so
right
it,
there.
it take them right to where you got it from,
Oh,
like
you
the
went to
link.
London. Who you go to London with?
Uh-oh.
By myself.
She went with
Mm-hmm.
Nene.
Yeah, it
Nene.
takes you
And a
straight to
lockup.
where you can buy it from. Like let me see. Like even the Adidas stuff, like you can go to
A
because
locker.
So
I got
Mm-hmm.
it
you ain't
to
you ain't gatekeeping at all. Then you giving it all.
I ain't gatekeeping at all. Child. Oh, look at my outfit right there. But some of like see, you can go get it at Adidas. All the
Don't
stuff.
even ask me what kind of cologne I got on. I ain't telling you. So you ain't. I
Not
ain't.
I
you got
mean,
them
some of the
Gucci
stuff I keep
Adidas
to
on there.
myself. Some of the stuff I keep to myself, but every time I go live, if somebody act, be like, "Where you get that? Where you get that? Where you get it? Where you get it?" At least I can make a commission if they go buy it. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that's what's up.
nowadays, people can screenshot you and go find the dress. So might as well just tell you and go get it and let me get my commission.
Okay,
Oh, that's
Jezebel,
dope.
what was you saying?
That's dope.
Oh, Lord.
No, I don't have no tea yet, Mr. Woods. But this the first place I'm gonna come when I get some. But
But you.
um,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say. So I know, and Michelle knows too, who sent that picture to Kenya.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Ooh, it was a
Ooh.
producer.
You didn't.
Yes.
You didn't catch
Mm,
me on the camera. It wasn't me.
I'm sure.
You know that's who sent it, right, Michelle?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
Is that I
huh?
did. I did it. Mhm.
Oh my
Oh, you
God.
did.
I did it.
Oh, you did good. Then you did good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did an amazing job, didn't I?
Oh, talking about on your
But
decor, you sure did.
Uh-huh. I've
but
showed you where I
okay.
got the zebra rug. Everything that looked good, I put in there. All the rest of that stuff is me.
Your
Yeah,
agency.
them houses y'all
You
be got
know.
big, man. I've been had an air mattress. I'm not gonna do all
Is that
that.
Juno?
Not an
Juno?
air mattress. You gotta understand. I work here and I live here and all of that. So I got the office and then I got everything else. So I'm here. I spend a lot of time at home, so I wanted a house that I didn't mind staying in a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
With a lot of different areas, a lot of square footage. Anywho, who Jezebel? Just say
Mr.
it.
Woods, you still stay in the studio apartment?
Oh my
No,
God.
no, I don't. Not no more. I moved.
Well, Jezebel, they said spill the tea. We still waiting.
If
Slow
y'all
talker.
don't quit answering questions from this
Hey,
refugee
hey, but
about y'all
Woods,
No,
hey, but
houses,
Woods,
I want
but the
y'all.
way
I
Woods
want.
did it though, Woods said, "No, I moved."
I told y'all I have Dre don't bother me no more. Jezebel, who said it?
Oh,
Who sent
Sherelle
it to
said
her?
it. Thank you, Neek.
I moved.
Sherelle said that a producer gave it to Kenya.
Which producer?
Hey, Juno.
No, who the hell at the print shop printed that out? That's who need to get fired.
Dang, he's still living.
Oh my God.
oh my God. Okay.
Drake.
Before you go, I just wanted to say, because I know Porsha is watching this, Porsha, get out of that man's house. And the nerve of you to get on TV and say that the Benin people of Nigeria and Benin City was gonna have your back over Simon's. Get
Oh,
out his house, pack up your bags, and move back to
But you
your
know, it's
house.
funny that I couldn't wait for you to say something. Because go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish. Because I'm
Hold
about
on.
something you
You
said.
got your house over there that is paid for, you paying off. Your mama's over there with the living boyfriend. Move them
Oh,
to the basement, and you and PJ go upstairs. Get out of that man's house right now. You wrong. Get out of
oh,
his house.
As a person who just got back from Nigeria not too long ago, they don't even like us Black Americans.
oh.
And
Don't
Jezebel did.
start that xenophobic mess.
But weren't you the one that said, Jezebel, that Simon was a scammer like a year ago? You had
I
one to
say a
say
lot
I
of
Simon.
stuff, and when I say it, y'all don't
Wait.
believe
But
me.
but you did say that though, right?
I may have.
Don't stutter. Yeah, you said he was a scammer. I
What's
remember.
your point?
I mean, I'm just saying.
what's wrong with
I
scamming?
say a lot of shit, and y'all don't believe me when I say it. Y'all all think I'm lying.
I didn't think he was lying. I pay attention to everything y'all say. But I
What's
remember
wrong? What's wrong
you
with
warned
scamming?
us about Simon, and you
All
said
right, y'all
Simon
got
wanted.
2 minutes.
You said
Well,
stop
now
doing
we
what?
got 2 minutes.
I said what I said. We've been on live for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Michelle, why you can't go for 10 more minutes?
Okay, go ahead, friend.
Thank you.
Girl, the longer you stay on, the more that money bag go up.
Allegedly. Because I don't even know if
Allegedly.
I'm monetized at
What
this
this
point.
what you
That's
say, Mr.
DMV. That's
Woods?
one thing she gonna do is
So
be
I'm
in
saying,
somebody's
so
pocket.
you warned us about Simon,
I'm
but
just
then you
playing
was also
DMV.
saying something earlier about how Angela Oakley and Charles is bringing back the authentic RHOA. Is that what you was gonna say?
Yeah, don't you think so? Because
Yeah, I do.
I hate to sound shallow,
Yeah, I
but
like couples.
he's
Yeah.
an NBA, a retired NBA
Mm-hmm.
player.
Jacksonville, he got an
know?
outside baby though.
So what? Who don't? Be quiet. It's 2025. She is,
Wow.
a housewife and she got her own little business on the side. And yeah, I think they got a cute little story. Y'all don't like
And
that?
there's gonna no, I like them, and I feel like there's gonna be some scandals with them too. That's like,
Chi-Town, shout out to them.
yeah, I like
Okay.
Angela. I do.
And
Only
Charles
one
seemed
that I
like
don't
another
like out of the
peer
whole cast
too.
is Drew Sidora. I don't like Drew
Oh, I'm
Sidora
sorry.
at all.
What you say?
I don't like Drew Sidora.
You don't like Drew? I like her. You don't like her?
No, I don't like her. I wish Drew go away. She got a good album, but she just needs to go away.
Hey,
Drew is
hey,
good
hey,
for
Mr. Woods,
TV.
did you see when her and her husband was talking and
Shut up.
then
Yeah, it was
they
so
separate
fake.
ways? He went in the basement and she
Yeah,
went in the
like
house.
what?
He
Like
said it's your weekend. And he went in the basement. He got a nice basement though. I live down there.
he know what he doing, and then her sister's helping her self produce her storyline.
And
Like, come on.
why does Ralph have a confessional? Like they playing all this
Right.
stuff. Like it's just
But
what it
Kenya
is.
they ain't even
And he
showing
sitting there
Kenya.
with no shirt on and a brooch. Boy, bye.
Yeah, with a brooch. Him
Hey
and Kenny
Michelle, but
with the whack
don't you feel
outfit.
like Michelle, don't you feel like though Marlo Peach would have been better served with these young ladies?
Oh,
Absolutely
definitely.
not.
I do.
No, I
No.
think she would.
Nah,
Marlo, like
They would
I
have
Jacksonville, I
mean,
been
like
you know,
Kelly.
she's
they,
older, she's
yeah.
fashionable, and she's a little ghetto, a little
But
hood, a
Michelle,
little.
why did Kelly was that really a security guard Kelly had?
I don't know. That was her Uncle Bubba or somebody. I don't know
Yeah,
who
like
that.
what
What was she gonna
she
secure?
Michelle,
He
like
wasn't
she
gonna
was
run
trying to do
after
what
nobody.
Ken was trying to do.
At
When
all.
Kenya did her first season with the security guard that Ken had that first season, we ain't seen him since that first
Right. And
season.
did you see him sitting in the background at the bank?
Yeah.
What you mean a bank?
What they was at the
The
last
Restaurant.
restaurant.
event. It was called the bank. That's the
Oh,
restaurant
okay,
on
okay.
Bankfield.
That place was nice. I don't care where you say it was
Yeah,
at.
it is. It's nice. That's why I went to Shaq's birthday party at the bank.
Oh,
She
Shaq a
went.
cool dude. Shaq a cool dude. I met him twice.
I love Shaq.
He a cool dude.
I
But
love
Mr.
Shaq.
Woods, have you
What's up?
seen Kelly ex-husband?
Yeah, and that's what that okay now it's Drew and then Kelly. Like Kelly annoys the heck out of me.
Man, I
Like
love that lady.
I do. I mean, I just don't like her. I looked at her ex-husband, I felt like she putting on a little bit, but you know, again, time will tell with her. But yeah, I saw her ex-husband and I gagged a little bit, like what?
Why?
But
Why?
I
Why?
was
Why?
like, wait a minute.
What he
Why?
look
Why?
like?
He looked like
He looked like Dre baby.
He dumpy. He dumpy,
From what
Michelle.
the Woods, you stupid Woods. You talking about
What
from
he showing fat or something?
He fat and
Michelle,
dumpy.
go look it up. You can see him. Like, just
Oh,
Woods,
his
go to bed,
name.
boy. Go to bed,
Yeah,
Woods.
just look him up, Michelle.
like
Don't look him up. Do not pull him up. Do not.
I just was like,
oh, I see.
1+1 don't equal 2 to me in this situation.
I'm dead, bro.
Not at
Go
all.
put it up on the thing.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to make it big.
She found it quick.
Because it's been talked
I'm a
about.
blogger. Did it come up? Hold on.
Now, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Y'all. Now, what in the Dre baby is going
Kelly
on?
look like Michelle Williams right there.
I like her with her old face, not that new stuff.
Them pants.
Yeah, that new face is
Yeah,
tight.
I,
And
I, I'm like, what is these pants doing?
Why is the pants so oversized?
But
That look like the
Michelle,
pants I had on the other day.
her face has settled. Her face work has settled.
Has it?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. If you go, because what we see now on this season, it has settled.
Well,
But
on Watch
if
What
you
Happens
go,
Live, it
Just
looked
got it
like it was
done. It
just
was too
personally
tight.
pumped.
mm-hmm, she
We
look.
not gonna stop.
Oh, I'm
Michelle,
sorry. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Michelle.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
So when they measured him, they had time to measure his suit jacket, just not the pants. He was in a rush.
Oh man.
Maybe he wanted them long. Maybe he wanted them to grace the floor like that. Cause I mean, mine, you know, I
Nah,
had some palazzo pants to kind of flow like that.
he damn near tripped down the aisle. Didn't even get married.
Hey, so
Why y'all
Michelle,
talking about
I
this
got a
man?
question. Oh no, this is what I was gonna tell you earlier. If I hear, I know I'm just saying this sarcastically, but if I
Uh-huh.
hear one more mention of Funky Dineva, I'm gonna come to Atlanta on you.
Junkie.
Mm.
I'm gonna come to Atlanta on you.
Okay, come on. You must have missed the beginning when I issued my apology and I
No,
said,
I was in the comments. I was laughing
the
at
clock
you.
just restarted. So it, you know, y'all talk about 10 years. We at day 7 now, so
Oh
might as
my
well.
Oh,
lord.
We got 9 years, 11 months, and 23 days.
whew, Jesus.
I support the spirit of Monique. Listen, when somebody do me wrong, I'm never taking my foot off your neck. It is what
Okay,
it
thank
is.
you.
Y'all can get bored.
So
I ain't bored with how I feel, so I'm going
Uh-huh.
in every time I get a chance. I'm on
when
your
is
You don't realize every time I talk to him, I get subscribers. So I'm just whatever. I don't really care one
but
way
you
or
know
the
I
other.
gotta give you a hard time with that. You know I
I
don't
Did
even
know.
that
It's
say
cool.
Michelle? Did that say Georgia Peach?
somebody
He
said
What?
been
Dr.
in
Damon
here the whole
brother.
time, Dre. Leave that lady alone.
Dr. Damon brother. Take
No,
that
I'm just
down.
I'm glad to see her name. I didn't know she was still living. I'm glad to
Oh
see
my
her name.
gosh, what in the world is going on?
And y'all have been great. This has been wonderful.
I need a Nene update from you. Now that I didn't get.
I'll see you over on Patreon to tell.
What's
This
funny,
live is over.
Jazzy?
This live wasn't about me. See, the thing is with these long ass lives, when it get to this point and
What's
you start
funny?
diverting from the original topics, ain't nobody gonna
Mhm.
watch all the way to the end. So we'll talk about it on the next live.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
Them people obsessed with you, Michelle.
Oh, okay.
No offense.
But a Nene update, I mean, you know, she just called me. I'm trying to get off the line so I can call her back.
Oh,
tell
I'm
us,
trying
I
to
tell
get
thought you
to
was
this.
gonna say you was gonna
tell him we
call a
said what's up.
nigga back. You supposed to call a Nene back.
Boy, bye. You go call your girlfriend.
My wife.
Oh,
I am married now. Like I said
Oh,
before.
okay.
oh
Allegedly.
Lord.
he married with a house in Alpharetta.
A
I
boy
don't
or
live in
girl?
Alpharetta.
When you move.
A long time ago.
Well, I
Okay.
appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. It has been amazing. I hope all y'all have a wonderful evening. I will see you over on Patreon tomorrow night,
I'm
not
still
too
trying to
late.
figure out what did I give Miss Connie.
All right. Good night, y'all. Good night. It was good
Michelle,
talking to y'all.
when you get off the phone
Bye,
with
y'all.
Nene,
Y'all have a good
when you get
night.
off the phone with Nene, call me. All right.
Good
Okay.
night. Nice being up with the crew.
I love you,
Always
DMV.
a
I love
pleasure.
you, baby.
I'm glad you put her in check.
Don't stop. Right.
Somebody
Good
Michelle, you
did.
know
night.
I love you.
I know you do. Good
Call me
night,
when
gifted
y'all hang up.
others.
All right,
Huh?
Michelle.
Y'all just hate to see me go, huh?
Yeah, I want to talk to you. Call me when you get off the phone with Nene, for real.
I'm not gonna call you back.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Michelle,
Yes.
text me back.
What? Good night.
You said good night. Are you about to get off?
Yes.
All right, bye.
Jeez Louise. Okay, I appreciate everyone who tuned in today. First, I'd like to thank everyone who contributed to the stream. I want to make sure that I acknowledge everybody because sometimes I overlook it. And I do not. I know this is y'all hard-earned money, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Katie. Oh, Katie, thank you. Katie sent me $15. Said for another amazing live, old school vibe. Shout out to Katie, honey. And who else in here? Hold on. Oh, Peggy Brown had sent me drink money the other day. Mildred Williams and Katie had sent me some more money the other day. So thank you to everybody who I be missing on the Cash App. Now, let me look up here. Okay, Tori is a new member. Shout out to Tori. You could be a channel sponsor too, a channel member. Only thing I do is click that join button. The link is also in the description box. I think it's either $2.99 or $4.99. I can't remember, but you'll get a special emoji in the chat and you get access to a lot of lives that I don't put public. Okay. D Hayden, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Nana, thank you so much. D Hayden again. Thank you so much. Wait a minute, I didn't read this one, did I? Oh, you said Kenya was in the comfort of her home. I think I did see that. Thank you, friend. Christine Bynum, thank you for the $49.99. Me, myself, and I. Thank you. You need to watch it, Michelle. She said 4 times inside and outside. She had it. Okay. Ali, thank you. D Hater again, hashtag decade. Okay, now it's hashtag 7 days now. Remember, it's hashtag 7 days. The clock restarted. The beef started again as soon as he mentioned my name. Okay, I told y'all, grown woman, don't try me. Gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to the new members. Okay, Natasha's hair souffle. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Natasha also gifted 5 members, so it should be about 10 new members up in here. Okay. Somebody else give this more. Okay, so Jones Repair, thank you. D Hayden, thank you. Hibiscus Rose was a new member. I don't know if she was a free member or not. Oh, look, and Hibiscus Rose gifted some more memberships. Okay. Loving Brown Girl is a new member. Okay. Thank you, Natasha's Hair Souffle, for the super chat. You're welcome. I'm trying to give memberships every time you go live. I love you and all the squad members. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Look at Paige. Paige been a member for 48 months. Paige said, Michelle, do you still own the property? By the way, dog urine ruins wood. I sold it, and I made a mint. Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. I did make a lot of money selling that property because it was in the middle of downtown Atlanta. So yes, I did sell it. Anything else y'all got to say? No. Let me see. I lost the chat. Okay. Thank y'all for joining. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Rewind, watch the replay. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you like my outfits or any other outfits I have ever worn online, you can get the link at shopltk.com and there'll be a direct link to whatever I'm wearing. Child, glasses too sometimes. What else? It's a whole lot. Oh, patreon.com. I am ATLien. I'm not going tonight, but I will go tomorrow night. We'll do an ATLien after dark tomorrow. I didn't expect for this live to be over 3 hours long. I really only was planning for 2, but you know, it is what it is. You get what you pay for. Shout out to D Hayden again. Thank you. Just because you're good at what you do. Thank you, D Hayden. I appreciate you, friend. And you know, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just don't want to give that person no clout over here. Okay. So whatever they said, and I give 2 shits about it. Okay. Thank you, son. I appreciate y'all. And on that note, y'all go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Good night, squad.